Instagram, the ghetto. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I try to go live, and then apparently there's always some shit with Instagram. I'm gonna tell you that there's always some shit. Last week I couldn't bring somebody on. This week apparently my voice is delayed when I'm talking. Always some shit. Well, let's get the show started. Is it good? Is the audio okay? Yes, that's what Instagram is doing. They hate me during Pride Month. They do. All right, let me bring Michael on. He is going to be our co-host. Let's see. Maybe we'll have some better energy because Instagram has officially pissed me off today. Yes. Hello, Michael. Hello.
What's up, Lamont? Can you hear me?
I can. I'm cussing Instagram out today. If you
No,
have
as you
noticed.
should be. Third time's a charm, right?
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on? Like, I'm live. Excuse me, as I'm burping. I had some food earlier. That's that wonton soup.
No, it just mean you eating good. That's all.
But yeah, I was talking and they were like, "Hey, Lamont, your voice is delayed. Like it's not matching."
No, it was like at first I was wondering, was it my internet? I was just like, wait a minute, now I paid the Xfinity bill. Like, don't fuck with me. don't mess with me tonight.
But it's one. So I think it's fine now. They said it's good, but so over the last couple weeks, my nephews both graduated from college. So
Congratulations.
thank you. So they both are back home. So I'm like, get the hell off the Wi-Fi. Like, I got to do the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, get off. So I actually just put on, this is a tablet. It has its own Wi-Fi. So I'm not on the house Wi-Fi, but I still told them to get off because I don't want no issues. So yeah, they probably hate me right now.
No, it's cool. And if you hear a little squeaking in the background, my cat got kittens. I'm a granddaddy, so yeah.
You got a pussy over there? You got a cat over
I
there?
do. Let me tell you, she had 9 kids. I'm trying to make her ass an Instagram star, but she want to be out here sliding on the wrong type of pole.
I'm mess. What kind of cat do you have?
So I got 2 cats. I got a boy cat named Ambrose. He's gray and white.
Uh-huh.
He's short haired, and Mesmer is a black and white tuxedo cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just cats, or do you have dogs over there too?
Just cats. I'm not trying to have the whole zoo. Yeah.
Just cats.
Just cats. They're easy to take care of. I don't have to come home and somebody said black people are cats, red flag. Girl, that's anti-black. Do your research.
I don't think it's a red flag with black people with cats. The only thing is, here's what they want. Here's what they really want to know, Michael. Though, do you let the cat in the kitchen?
No, the cat's not allowed in the kitchen, not allowed in the bedroom, not allowed in my bathroom. They got a nice little area over here that I keep them in their little dome, and then also they got a little cat tree. I'm very black, and they do get the. Y'all not gonna get me in trouble with Peter. Just know that my cats get punished for going places they're not supposed to. And as far as allergies go, I actually feed them this stuff from Live Clear, and it makes them hypoallergenic.
Oh, nice. Okay, see, listen, y'all can have the person. Okay. Oh, well, so you're co-hosting tonight. So tell people a little about who you are, where you're from. Let the people know.
Okay, so my name is Michael Janvier. I am from Atlanta, born, raised, and native. You know, I like to tell people, you flew here, I grew here. We're not the same, okay? We love our transplants, but sometimes we want y'all to go back because we miss old Atlanta and all the sweetness that she brought. All right? But me, I am a therapist. I'm a social worker, and I'm also a social media manager and influencer. So I've been doing Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok for about 3 years now, and kind of garnered myself a pretty sizable following. You know what I'm saying? I like to comment on different stuff. Before that, I was a journalist. I'm kind of getting back into that a little bit. I kind of fell out of love with it, but me and writing have this love-hate relationship, so we getting into that.
Yeah, you have a lot of followers. How many followers do you have on Instagram?
270,000.
Okay. Yeah, and I love the reactions that you do to the videos.
Listen, let me tell you, I appreciate y'all sending me y'all videos because that's my therapy. As a therapist, that's my therapy. Getting on there and laughing and coming, just saying what come off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate you saying that. Listen, I'll be watching your show. Some of the characters that you have on here, I'll be like, Lamont. Some of your commentary to the people. I'm like, you can't say that.
It's definitely characters. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Now, Michael? You go by MJ? You know, I know you be changing your name like Diddy, Puffy. You know,
Wait,
you be gone. You be gone.
This is the wrong time to be comparing anybody to Diddy. Please,
true,
no.
true.
No,
Yes.
but I usually go by Mike or MJ. But
Yeah.
you can call me Mike or Mike.
Or
Yeah.
hey, Mikey, or like, you know.
Well, no, that's old me.
Oh.
He's on hibernation. He's in the back of my mind with past versions of myself. You know what I mean? Still love him, but dust them off here and there. But
Okay. So we can MJ. Okay, now are you single? Is the question that people want to know.
As my little niece would tell me, Uncle Mike, you single as a Pringle. Yeah, I'm single.
Are you looking to date?
I am.
There's a lot of
Somebody said this
there's
is
a
the guy
lot
from
of
Dating Dilemmas. I've never been on Dating Dilemmas. I'm sorry, you're mistaken.
Yes, you were on my podcast of Dating Dilemmas.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this is that. I was the guy from that.
Yes.
That seemed like so long ago. Been there, done that.
Yes.
Wrapped that out of my life.
Yeah, I remember we called a guy I think that you went on a date with, right?
It was a few days. We were actually talking and whatnot, and he like ghosted out the blue. To this day, don't know what happened. But I do know, like, I avoid Lenox Mall to keep from actively running into him and possibly, ruin it. I'm not just kidding, y'all. I'm not that type of person. But
you better go to the mall.
Didn't work out, and that's okay. It's fine.
Okay, look, that's a part of the dating process. Yeah. Well, I think we got some guests. So if you're one of MJ's guests, click the request button and we'll bring you on. I think we have somebody in the queue. Let's see if I can bring him on. Let's see. Oh, somebody said they marry in the comment section. Okay, that's they are married, not you.
Oh, look. Oh no, I went to their house. They didn't seem married, so.
All right, let's see if this person can accept. Hello.
Finally, I can hear you. I was trying to listen to the conversation this whole time. It wouldn't work.
We're in your closet, friend.
Oh, no. No one's in my closet. Trust me.
No,
this ain't one of my people.
No, turn the camera around. You got to turn the
right.
I didn't do that. Why did that? Switch.
There you go. How you doing?
I'm confused.
Am I audible?
No.
Why am I not audible?
Oh, we can hear you.
Well, now you are.
We can't. You just got to come a little closer. Come closer.
Move closer.
Closer. How about this close? Is this better?
That's much better.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What are you wearing?
They call me Claymore Alexander as well.
Oh,
hello.
What are you wearing?
Well, I have this nice cream colored jacket on, and underneath, I got this kind of mesh shirt thingy.
Okay.
Okay, you sweat. Are you okay? You sweating? Are you hot?
Well, I have a light on my face right here, and I've been struggling trying to get my camera to work, and I couldn't understand. I couldn't hear anything. I wanted to be, it's lots of little minor stresses, but it's worth it. I'm now unable to talk.
Okay, I was just a little concerned because you were sweating like it's profuse, like you've been drenched.
Oh no!
Said, friend, why you sweating so hard? That was my question, but I do like that jacket though.
I know. I like the jacket. Yeah,
that jacket is a piece.
Mm-hmm. I think
but don't be nervous.
Well, so I think last week you were trying to join when we had I forget the guy's name. Say it again.
He's Romeo. Romeo's heart.
Yes, Romeo was trying to co-host, but I think for some reason your account wouldn't allow you to come on. But we're happy that you're able to come on now. MJ is he's the co-host, so he's gonna ask you some questions. Okay.
What's up?
I'm gonna take some notes.
Okay. So your name is Romeo, correct?
My name is Jerel. They call me Claymore.
Jerel?
Okay. Jerel. Okay, Jerel. Okay, got you, Jerel. Jerel, where you from? What you do? What you about?
Okay, where am I from? I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I've lived all over the place, including lived in Phoenix, I've lived in Florida, I've lived in England and Ireland and Wales. Been all over the place. I just got finished living in Michigan, and now I live in Pittsburgh instead.
Okay.
I'm from Pittsburgh.
I am a boxer, and I'm a professional musician. I write music for video games, and I also sing. And I love composition. If any of you out there want a song made, I will do at least one for free until I get famous.
Okay, listen, it's a lot of people that want to be musicians and artists out here, especially in Atlanta. They on their pipe dreams. I'm sure they can hit you up.
I would love that because I don't care where you are. We can work remotely. I just want to hear your voice on one of my songs.
Okay, well, shoot, that's some great advertising right there. So, all right, so you like to do a lot of stuff, but you said boxing. That's what really interested me. Talk to me about that. How long have you been doing that?
I've been well, my first amateur match was on the 18th of March 2012. My current record, I'm now a professional, and all the combat that I've done that's official is 68 wins and 22 losses. I've won Golden Gloves in Pennsylvania and in Michigan. I've won national championships in 2013. 13, 14, no, 14, 15, and 16. I've coached, I started boxing, and then when I won my first Golden Gloves championship, I then started coaching other people. And I've won, as a coach, I think 15 Golden Glove championships in Michigan and Pennsylvania.
Okay, so you got hands. Did you learn how to fight because, were you a gay boy that got bullied, or did you just learn how to fight because you like boxing?
I learned to fight. If I'm being quite honest with you, it's the people. I wanted to be one of those people. My mother had me watch the first Lennox Lewis versus Evander Holyfield fight. And I remember from there, I started watching I think it was Rocky IV, the first one, and then just started trying to find as many boxing movies as possible. But then I said, I don't want to just look at these people. I want to be that guy. I'm the shit. I don't have to wait for other people to do it. I can be that person.
Oh, okay. So, but I know you said something about Rocky IV, and you watched the first fight between two old school boxers. How old are you?
37.
37? Okay, you remember Rocky IV? I said, damn, I'm older than you. I remember Rocky IV, so that's what's up. Okay, okay. So are you looking today? Are you looking to meet somebody?
Am I looking to meet somebody? Let me put it like this. I found one person that I think is perfect, but he's so incredibly angry with me that it makes me feel like maybe I should go out looking for somebody else.
Oh, wow. What happened?
Sad because I don't want to look for somebody else. I thought that this was it.
I get it, but what happened? Why is he so incredibly mad with you?
It's my fault because I operate at twice the speed of most people. I don't tend to keep my partner next to me. I haven't done almost anything to make something I want happen. I'm vicious and ambitious and crazy if I need to.
So why don't we? So let's do this because you seem a bit hyped. Let's get you to calm down just a little bit. Because I noticed you said that you go twice as fast as other people. Do you find yourself erasing thoughts? Jump from here to here to here. Your thoughts are like lightning bolts?
It's not that my thoughts are lightning bolts. It's that I process things a lot faster than most people have a tendency to. And because I process things so fast, I can just jump from subject to subject to subject, get things that I need done there, and then move forward. Whenever I'm having conversations, I have a tendency of wanting to get to the end of what I'm thinking without interruption. But I also grant you the same amount of time so I can hear what you're saying.
So how'd that impact your relationship, with the guy?
Right.
Did you make a decision that he wasn't okay with? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Look, let me put it like this. This person is he cleans my house. He makes me food every day. He actually makes any I could get it. I mean, just seriously, everything I could have ever wanted. And I move too fast for him. Sometimes I make him feel like he's inadequate. And it's only because I have a tendency of being so solo and independent that it makes it very difficult for a partner to want to latch onto. And I have a tendency of doing that even when he's sitting around, and I know that he's everything. He doesn't like the fact that like I verbalize the things I'm thinking. Like if I think you're perfect, I'm going to tell you why, and then give you a bunch of reasons. He thinks I'm just using fluff.
I don't feel like you don't need to be on here, bro. To be honest with you, it sounds like you know who you want to be with, and that you just got to work some things out with them. Maybe try therapy in your local area, because I think
I
you kind of
decided
like all over the
that
place. He doesn't feel like he can have any room in your mind. Does that make sense? If you're always doing so many different things, it can be hard for you to focus on one person. Even if you actually think you're giving them the adequate amount of time, even if you actually think you focus on them, you overstimulate
that's his complaint.
it sounds rational, because for me, and like, just with a therapist and like dealing with some guys that have been like that before, it does get to be exhausting, because you're constantly trying to keep them focused on this situation right here, in this moment right here. And when you're all over the place, it kind of makes them feel like there's really no space for you in their head.
But there's no. It's weird. Have you ever woken up in the morning and been like, I can't wait to be with this person?
I have before, in the distant past, yeah.
Right.
But so why don't you slow down for love? Somebody said that. That's right. Would you slow down for love? Do you think that there's a way that you can kind of slow your mental processes down?
Dear God, it's hard. Oh, it's hard slowing down.
So, are you single though? Is the question, Jerel?
He said he not.
No.
Right.
Well, this is. Are you?
For a single.
This is a dating show. So, are you looking to date somebody, hook up with somebody? What's going on?
Like, I'm in an open relationship, and
Oh,
I'm
okay.
the dominant. Like, I like going out and finding good men and bringing them home. Truthfully, I want a community. I want like a group of guys where we all live together and have a relationship within ourselves.
Mhm.
We, 8-9 bedroom house in a really, really beautiful neighborhood with security at the front.
Like
Mhm.
Snow
Where
White.
say again?
It's giving Snow White.
Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah, it's giving
No.
Snow White. He's not
Well,
just looking for a third. He's looking for a fourth, fifth,
So
sixth,
you
seventh,
are
eighth,
like
and
really
ninth.
into poly.
Yeah.
is an interesting concept. Yes,
Oh,
it's not legal. It is.
unless you're in Utah, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
Um,
but that only applies to the straights in Utah. They're not doing it for the gays.
so you're looking for a third, is what I'm hearing. I'm going to make sure I'm clear.
Yes.
Okay.
But let me ask this. I mean, can your mind process a third person? Because right now you can't really process a second person.
Yes.
He's answered definitive. Yes. Okay. Now,
Okay.
he's probably all over. Yes.
Well, think about it this way: whenever you involve someone else in your life and you get a one relationship with one person, you become different because you're trying to bond with that person. This relationship that we have will become different because we bond with a third or a fourth, and it changes because this person adds new flavors, new colors, new things to the mix.
But you know what? Too much stuff in the mix makes a very nasty meal.
That depends on what you mixing together.
Okay. I guess you're trying to make soup. I just wanted
So
a
you
full
make it.
course
He wants a
situation.
third and more. That's what he wants. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. He wants a third and etc. etc. Period.
Okay. Well, interview the man. Go ahead, MJ.
I mean, I'm just like I'm. You like what you like, and there's nothing wrong with that. I never try to yuck somebody else's yum, but it was just like it just seems like you don't have enough mental processes for this one person, and you want to add other people onto it. It sounds disastrous and
No.
confusing.
There are people at work that it works. There are poly relationships out there that
Oh
work
no,
very well.
I've actively seen poly relationships work. I'm questioning, can he do it, because like he has like so much going on right now. He's already he's in danger of losing this one person. He's upset with that person because they aren't accepting how quickly he processes stuff or how much he processes. Will a second person that he brings to that situation be as tolerant? They don't even know you as long as this first person. They might be like, that's my question.
I don't know. But I know
I'm not
one
here to
thing.
judge. Oh no, I'm not here to judge. I'm just giving some critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we try to sugarcoat stuff for people when we should be trying to ask them some stuff.
Jerel,
Ask me
say
other
that
things.
again. Say that again because we couldn't hear you.
I said, me and Leo are going to look at you and judge you and decide whether or not you're going to be a good fit to us, and you're going to do the same to us. You're going to listen and hear what we're saying. You're going to have reactions to us. You're going to get an erection.
Okay.
And his name is
And
Leo.
then, yeah, I call him Leo, but his name is really Ben Leo Alt.
Okay. Are there
That's a
pictures
nice
of him
name.
on your page?
Yes.
What's your Instagram? Let's see.
Which one is he? Which one is he? Let me see.
What's his Instagram?
Is he the white guy?
He's Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto Rican. Okay. He's a little cutie. Okay. Now, do you do like erotic wrestling or something?
I create porn that is agonophilic in nature, which is combat sports and domination and basically male aggression.
Male
Oh wow.
aggression. Okay, so that's why your page got blocked for a week. That's what that was.
Oh,
Okay.
you posted that? You posted that? Do you post that like on Instagram?
What? I didn't hear that.
Have you posted videos like that on Instagram?
No, I haven't. I have a whole nother place for that.
Oh, you got OnlyFans?
No, I don't have an OnlyFans. I mean, like I have one so that I can collaborate with those people, but I don't use OnlyFans.
Okay. I wish Leo was by you because I want to see Leo get on the live too. I would love to like see what's up right there. That's what I want to see. You know what I mean?
Leo might be watching. And Leo, if you're watching, say hello. You can join as well.
A few of my friends they lied and told them they should watch or come on in the first place, but that's the thing, you know.
Okay.
How many people are out there that it's not that they are bored or anything with their partner, it's that they like having sex with more than just one person and like getting to know more people as well. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I'm not having a child, so I'm not sitting here worried about what it's going to be like when I have to explain this to my 6-year-old. I want a community of men that love me, and that I can do that.
Live
And
your
that makes
life. Live your life.
I want you to have what you want, friend. I want you to have what you want. That's all I say about the situation. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I have seen poly situations work. I have actually dated couples before in myself, so I know they can work. But you know, I want what you want. Okay, I want you to have what you want. Hopefully, you find what you're looking for.
I found what I'm looking for. Now I'm trying to make other people's dreams come true.
Well, you're definitely doing it because some people on here in the comments, they feeling it. They want to know what's going on. Oh, look, they say you got abs, you got a body.
Yeah.
That's 95% of the way there.
MJ, ask him the rest of the questions. Keep going.
Yes. Okay. So, are you a top or a bottom?
I'm a top. Oh,
top.
I'll bottom if you can win in a fight. If you can beat me in a fight, you can take my ass.
Oh.
I'm not joking. That's the whole thing. If you can beat me in a fight, you get it. There's a man named Ethan Axel Andrews. We call him Axel.
Wow.
I owe him, yeah, because he won the fight. He's a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, and he won that fight.
So you're telling me he has to whoop your ass to get your ass?
Pretty much what he said.
It's giving domestic violence.
How tall are you? How tall are you?
Someone just arrived at my house. Hold on.
Oh.
It's Leo.
Wait a minute.
Did Leo pull up? Did Leo pull up and say, "Wait a minute, what is going on?"
This is a hoot. Like I'm just like. People say I'm judging him. I was not judging him. I'm just not here.
Wait. I was right. Shit, I was right. There's someone here.
Who's there?
It's my friend Vic.
You know, okay, we thought it was Leo.
Oh, I was trying to see Leo.
No, but let me put it like this: it's like I'm the friend that people can go to because everything is solid and stable here. Like if you need a place to go and you have crime, I'm the guy that you go to. If you don't know what to do, then you come to my place. I'm probably sitting here working, typing on my computer, writing something, making a grant for somebody. But yeah, people just come here.
Okay. Yo, how tall are you, man? How tall are you?
What?
How tall are you?
I'm 37.
tall, not old. How tall
I'm
are you?
5'10".
5'10". Okay. Okay. All right. You want to stand up and give
Oh,
everybody
wait,
a
wait, wait, wait,
turnaround
wait,
since
wait, wait, wait. How much do you weigh?
I weigh 168 pounds.
168. What's your zodiac sign?
Taurus. Wait, but I have Mercury in Gemini. And I
Okay.
have Moon in Capricorn, and I have Scorpio rising.
Okay. Well, listen, if y'all have questions for
Yeah.
Jerel, put them in the question. There's a whole bunch of questions for you in the question box. I'm going to get to these, but if y'all have questions, put them there. If you want to come on and ask him a question, just wave in the comment section and I'll bring you on.
Somebody asked, do you have Asperger's or are you on the spectrum?
I have Asperger's.
You do? Okay.
Okay.
I totally get it. Okay, that makes total sense.
Okay.
I'm focusing on music and boxing, and everything else is like I don't have cable here. Like I have internet, but that's about it. Like I'm focused on everything. I'm focused on nothing else.
Okay. Someone wants to know, do you hunch your friend that just came over?
Punch.
Hunch, have sex with. Do you play around with him?
Yes.
I did yesterday.
Oh,
Can we see
can we
him?
see
Can we
friend?
see him?
Can we see friend?
Do you want to be with me? No. Yes. He said no.
He can just
Dang.
put his hand in. Just put his hand in. Just put your hand in.
Why friend being so secretive? Why friend don't want to show what's going on? He ain't proud of you?
He's allowed to do whatever he wants to with his image, and if he doesn't want to be on, then I'm not going to force him to do so.
That's great. So
That's
what
fine.
y'all had
We get
sex
it.
yesterday? What y'all do?
None of your business.
Once. Jerel's like,
So
move on.
has he ever beat you in a fight?
No.
Okay, so he didn't get. So we know you topped him then. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Okay, so listen, they want to know if a guy, sends you a message and he goes on a date, is it going to be a date with you or is it going to be with Leo as well?
At first, it's going to start off with me because I need to know whether or not I can bring you into my home, whether or not you're pleasing me. Then, if anything goes well and he says yes, then you can come into my house.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Where would y'all go on the first date?
I have a nonprofit in McKeesport called SAVE, Sports, Arts, and Video Education. I have a tendency of taking people to the gym. I have a tendency of taking people that like there's a gym. I have an office in the city county building here. I'll go on the roof of that building so that we can look out all over McKeesport and Pittsburgh. There's also the points. We could drive up to the actual area and even just walk around and look at how beautiful it is on the water down there. There's Mount Washington. You can go up to Mount Washington and just walk around free.
Yeah, you should go on the incline. You could take them on the incline up Mount Washington.
That's also possible. It's only like what, $275 a ride.
Yeah. I'm from Pittsburgh. Okay. What part of Pittsburgh do you live in?
Currently, I live in McKeesport.
Okay.
But I was raised in Verona. Like I would have graduated from Penn Hills High School.
I graduated from Oderdice High School.
Oh yes, my niece did too.
Okay. Someone wants to know,
do you like black or white men?
Oh, good.
I'm sorry. Do you like black or white men? Are you somebody who dates interracially?
I like men with muscles.
Okay.
I like men who can fight. I'm not even joking about that. Like, oh.
What's a good age range that you will date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
The youngest is probably 21.
21. Does he? What's the oldest?
55, and you have to be really keeping yourself up by then.
Okay. Does the guy have to live in Pittsburgh, or are you open to different cities?
I want to get out of this awful racist city.
Wow.
Pittsburgh is racist as fuck. They remind you. Listen, they remind you that you use a Negro when you go to Pittsburgh. They look you in the face like, yeah, they remind you black. They they racist.
Oh, I thought y'all was supposed to be more involved up north.
No, it's a terrible place because one of the things that we have is we have a lot of colleges here. So what they'll do is they'll value the people that they brought in from the outside more than the people and the talent that they already have here. One. Two, they not only do that, but then they devalue the things that are already in their own city and don't know what passion and what talent is already here because they're so used to bringing in people from outside and trying to make them worthwhile.
Yeah. Now, What about body type? You like muscle, you like open to
He seemed like
raise.
muscles, yeah.
Okay. We gotta see what you look like from head to toe. You gotta stand up, turn around so we can see what you look like, Jerel.
Give us a spin. Okay, thighs.
He's like, I'm gonna take this shirt off so y'all can see. There you go.
I mean,
Keep your
the
pants on,
thighs are
friend. Keep
tight.
your pants on. All right, you all. This is Jerel. Jerel lives in Pittsburgh. He is 37. He's 5'10", 168 pounds. He is a Taurus. He's a boxer, songwriter. He's open to getting married, no children. Will date between 21 and 55. He prefers guys with muscles, open to race, and is into poly, open. You could date him and Leo, so just not him, okay? Tell us your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please, Jerel.
I have two of them. If you are interested in the wrestler, the muscles, Claymore, Claymore, meat, meat. So it's Claymoremeat. Claymore meat.
Can you rub
Claymore
your
meat.
fingers through your hair? They're loving the hair, okay?
Oh, he got a mohawk. Okay. Somebody said you like a Black Cynthia dog.
The real one is called Jerel the Bracket. JARRELLTHEBRACKETT. Jerel the Bracket.
Listen, Jerel, thanks for coming on. Happy Pride to you.
Right.
I'm
Nice
sure
to
they
meet
could
you,
be in your
Jerel.
DMs. If you go on a date, come back and give us an update, okay?
Please do. I want to know how it goes for you and all 9 of y'all.
Yeah, so you can bring Leo on next time.
Bring the community.
No joke. There's I want a family.
Okay.
And it's just other gay men and no children and no like I'm surprised that more people are doing it, bringing 4 or 5 people in and then making a big house where you all live.
Listen.
Oh, it's giving brother husbands, but that's okay.
Make it happen. Make it happen, friend.
But they say love is love. So.
All right. See you,
later,
Jerel.
man. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Woo.
It's definitely Snow White and his 7 dwarfs. It could be a lot of people in that house.
I was like, but listen, like I said, I'm not trying to yuck nobody on, but I was just like, oh, okay.
Listen, if they got a good job and pay the mortgage, go ahead, have at it. Yes.
Yo, question. My friend want to know if she come on, can she smoke her hookah?
Yeah, that's fine. Long as no drugs. No drugs.
Okay.
Drugs. Yeah.
Lacy dog, what's up, darling? Where you at?
Let's see. Is this person Tay? Is it Valen? Yeah. Okay, I'll bring him on. Let's see. If you want to join, click the request button. I think I got somebody in the queue. I'll bring them on. Hello.
Cousin! Y'all, this is my biological cousin right here. This is Valente.
What up, Mikey? What up, Lamont?
Hey, Valente, how you doing?
I'm feeling great. Thank you all for having me.
Absolutely.
It's good to see you. Ain't he handsome, y'all? I just love my cousin.
I love you more. Happy Pride, y'all. How y'all feeling?
It's giving well moisturized over there.
The boy has good skin.
Yeah, we're gonna do that now. Got the skin on lock.
So MJ's your cousin?
Yes.
First cousin, second cousin, third cousin.
Third cousins. We have the same great grandfather. He had 13 kids, and me and him stumbled across each other on a family tree.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Yes.
So MJ's gonna interview you. Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Okay, he's gonna interview you. I'm gonna let him take the show.
Listen, cousin, somebody said them lips is giving. They don't know. We got him. But anywho, first of all,
what's up, Leo?
Tell everybody how old you are, where you from, and what you do.
Okay. I'm 34, about to turn 35 in 2 weeks, June 18th. So Gemini season definitely in full effect. I'm currently in Georgia, but I've lived the past 11 years in Brooklyn. And so I want to say I'm based in Brooklyn.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, cousin, tell them what you do.
So I own a modeling agency based in New York. We find talent, we develop them for fashion runway, editorial, advertising, and I also own a travel agency. So the clients that I work with my models, they book my models, and they also book their travel as well.
Okay, okay. And how long have you been doing this?
I started off as a model in 2010, and I went on the other side in 2013.
Okay, cousin, I'm getting a lot of questions about your skin. Tell everybody your skin routine, because you done gave me a few pointers on mine. So tell them about yours.
Lots of turmeric, that's for sure. It starts from the inside out, so I drink a lot of water with turmeric and a mixture of things. I like to use natural products. I don't like to use too many chemicals on my face, so I make my own mixture of products like my mask and stuff.
Okay, so cousin, we're gonna get through the stats so I can ask you the real questions. Okay, tell everybody how tall you is, how much you weigh, and get them a nice little spin and all that.
Well, I'm 6'2" and a half. I weigh 185. You said stand up?
Stand up, give them a little spin and all that.
Oh man, okay.
They want to see what you look like. Yeah. He's like, let me take this jacket off. Everybody's showing skin tonight. Everybody's showing skin.
That's the power of turmeric, baby. Let me stop. Okay, cousin. So tell the kids, what are you looking for in a guy?
Oh man, I've been single since 2021, so I've been taking a lot of time to do healing, a lot of shadow work, a lot of internal work. So I'm very intentional about who I date. I've only been in 4 relationships, so I'm very intentional about who I date, who I want to be with. I would prefer someone that actually is on the same journey of healing and being their higher self, someone that knows who they are. I'm into people that are naturally kind, because I'm naturally kind. I want to be able to bring you home to my family. Of course, Mikey, you gotta approve. You feel
Of
me?
course, I'm judging, and nothing but the best for my family. I'm gonna say that. No, he ain't it. We ain't doing this. I know him. I'm giving that. But
Yeah.
so tell them what you like. What's your position? Because they want to know: are you giving? Are you taking? Are you jumping? Are you hiding? What are we doing?
Well, I'm a power top.
What is a power top, sir?
There y'all have it.
Define a power top. We know what a power bottom is, but
Okay, if you know what a power bottom is, so the opposite of that, power top.
we need clarification. Give us examples. What are you talking about over there?
Okay, let's just say that I'm blessed with a lot of stamina, a lot of energy. Yeah, that part.
Listen, he a fan. We all got it.
So you go on multiple rounds, is what you're saying?
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Okay. Y'all be saying ain't no tops out there. We got a top
Just a
on,
little one.
and he's 6 feet. That's what y'all want.
There you go. Right. That's what I'm talking about. So, are you really ready for a relationship? Or are you just looking for something like casual? You want a little fling? What you really down for?
I'm definitely looking for a relationship. I'm about to turn 35, so all of my peers, they having kids, settling down, getting married. My guy Lamont, he married, got that beautiful portrait in the back. I see you.
That's the hubby.
Is it your wedding?
He locked down.
So this is a picture where we just did like a save the date photo shoot for the wedding.
See, I'm trying to be on that kind of vibe.
I know, right?
Yeah. I have my fun, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to lock in right now.
Okay. What kind of guy do you like physically, cousin?
Well, I recently became more interested in trans men, surprisingly enough. Oh yeah, this is something that 2 years ago. I don't know what I've been necessarily missing, but I'm into guys that are kind of fit. I like to work out myself. I like guys that are, like I said, just naturally cool, funny, like to have a good time, adventurous. Like I said, I own a traveling agency, so I want people to be adventurous and really be willing to have new experiences and stuff like that.
Okay. So I know you was just talking about you were into trans men. I know that me and you had conversations about that, and it wasn't necessarily something that I was into. But did you actually go through with like hooking up with a trans man?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I had my first experience, and I was just like, whoa. What have I
Mm.
been missing?
Is it true what they say that it's just like being with a boy minus the cleanup?
Nah.
Minus the cleanup.
I can't even describe it. It's just like, I don't know. It's like you dealing with pillows or something like that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Pillows. I
Mm-hmm.
love the analogy. Okay, I'm on.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna have to research. I'm gonna have to dibble and dabble finally since you said that. I wanted you to try first because you know me, I can't be experimenting with everything
So
because I'll be traumatized.
you never been with my cuz.
Not a trans, no, not somebody of trans experience at all. Period.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, I usually like for the
I
curtains to
definitely
match the
see
drapes.
myself settling down with one for sure. I mean, I'm open to, 100% male, but I definitely see myself settling down with a trans man. That's for sure.
Mhm,
Mm.
mhm, mhm.
Would you have a kid with one? Because you know they do
With
that now.
one.
Like the boys be doing that now. Would you have a kid with one?
If he's into that, if he's on the same page with that, for sure.
Mm. Because they call them what? They call them seahorse daddies.
Who?
They call them seahorse daddies. Like the trans
Seahorse.
men when they get pregnant, they call them seahorse daddies.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, because the seahorse men they give birth, but
Yeah, yeah. So that's
um
what they be calling them. I was like,
yeah,
okay,
they on the same page with that for sure.
My niece
okay,
is
all right.
watching it and she said, "So you like coochie more than you like cakes?"
That's the question. Which do you
I
like
think at
more?
this point it's equal.
You okay?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
They said the
all right.
trans men are coming for the bottoms. Y'all better watch out. Trans
Uh
men
They
gonna
oh.
take
are. They trying to replace them. They the
Uh
new AI.
oh.
new AI. I hate you.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, it is what it is. Okay, all right. I'm just intrigued to hear this about you because I mean, you know, we talk about different stuff, but I didn't know about this part right here. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Um, what's next for you? What do you ultimately want to do? Like, where do you see yourself like 5 years from now? Because you know that most of the kids who are about something want to see a man with some vision. So what's next for you?
I definitely see myself living abroad with my partner. I'm having intentions on moving to Rio, Brazil.
I'll come to
Something
visit.
that kind of been in the works for me. In the next 5 years, I definitely see myself settling down, being bi-coastal. I would love to continue living in Brooklyn as well as living in Rio, Brazil, like I said. And just really starting to solidify a family for sure and combine our assets and really achieve a lot of great things.
Listen, I want it for you. Listen, I'm just visualizing it in my head. You know, I'm gonna come down there, visit the little cousins,
Oh,
visit
yeah.
you, and they see Horse Daddy. You know, be
Oh, yeah.
going to Rio.
Horse
You know what I
daddy.
mean? Coming up there to Brooklyn because you know I love me some New York. Ain't nothing like a Brooklyn house party. They got the best ones in the world.
Ain't nothing
So,
like summer in Brooklyn, for sure.
oh my God, yes, I miss Brooklyn so much. I lived in New York for 3 years, y'all, and I'll tell you, it was the most interesting time of my life. I even went. That's not important, but yeah, I'm proud of you, cousin. Very proud of you. Do y'all got some questions for my cousin?
Appreciate
Because
that.
we
Cousin,
all answer.
what is? Tell me your name again.
My name is Valente.
Valente. Okay. So,
Valente, yeah.
where do you live in Georgia?
It's 2 hours south of Atlanta, so it's called Washington, Georgia.
Washington, Georgia. Is that close to Macon?
Oh no, Macon's like four
Mm-mm.
hours away. It's like close to Augusta.
Oh, you're closer to Augusta. Okay. See. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's a good age range that you will date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
The youngest I would do probably 23, 24. And the oldest, I mean, it just really depends on the quality and the value that you're bringing into my life. And so I would say my max is like 45.
45. Okay. And when you're in New York, what part of New York do you live in?
Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn. Okay. Okay. I
Crown.
definitely want somebody to come on and ask Valente a question. So if you want to come on live and ask him a question, just wave and we'll bring you on. Um, what
So
about
I know y'all
race? What
there.
do you prefer?
Race, I'm kind of open. I'm very energetic, and
Mhm,
so I really base things on energy. I'm spiritual,
mhm,
and so I have to feel like it's some type of alignment there. You get
mhm,
what I'm
Yes,
saying?
alignment.
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, so I feel as though that for me, I got to be able to feel it. If I know it when I feel it.
So you're pretty open to race, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. What about are you more into like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What you into?
my previous relationship was open.
Mhm.
I mean, it was phenomenal. And so I'm kind of on that vibe as well. I was kind of cracking up at the previous gentleman that was online. Um,
Oh yeah,
I
he
think
want
we
a
kind
house full.
yeah, he want to hear him for sure, for
Yeah,
sure. Now,
yeah.
and I kind of get that, but I'm kind of the same way. I feel as though I'm more in tune currently with how this generation of the LGBT community
Mhm.
is right now. I don't like to limit or restrict anyone. I'm very free spirited myself, and so I definitely would prefer an open relationship, but I'm down to be monogamous.
Okay, so
Okay.
so you would either do open or you would do monogamy. Would you do
Mhm.
like the previous guy, Jerel? Like, would you have like a couple guys? Would y'all live in a house together? Maybe a trans man, a gay man, you and another.
Oh yeah, I would definitely have Valente's harem.
Really? You have a
Okay,
whole tribe? Okay. I'm
okay.
with it. Okay.
Tonight
See,
is
that's
the
see,
theme
that's what that
is
but
harem.
that's what the whole Brazil situation.
So you keep saying Brazil. I keep hearing in Brazil that like it's a bunch of like beautiful guys down there.
Man,
They pretty much doing it all or whatnot. Like, is that the truth?
listen, I spent I want to say 2 weeks there
Mm-hmm.
for New Year's. They have a phenomenal New Year's celebration. Um,
Really?
oh yeah. But I kind of wanted to blend in, so I went full out. I dyed my hair blonde because most of the darker skinned guys that's out there in Rio, they have blonde hair.
Hmm.
Um,
Why?
so
Why is that?
I don't know. I think it's because just from history and from Africa and where
Mhm.
certain tribes, a lot of people my complexion are born with hair
Mhm.
like yours.
It's genetics. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So since you're a travel agent cousin, I know you're gonna give me the family discount. Can we book a trip to Brazil? Cause
Oh, I got you.
I
I got you.
just want to go see some of the land features.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you to see Christ the Redeemer. It's an experience.
I'm gonna probably need some redeeming after I go through that. So yeah, let's do that after.
but
Okay, okay.
Like
Valente,
this.
you said you were in an open relationship and you said it was
Yeah.
phenomenal. What happened? Why
Mhm.
didn't it work out?
Um, I think it was a situation where I really didn't feel the respect and the protection was mutual when it came to his friends.
Hmm.
Mm,
Yes, I mean
Mhm.
that's big.
my friends already knew off jump like, yo, this is who I'm with. Like you respect them like you respect me,
Mhm.
and that was
Right.
I always stood on it and I was firm. But I think with his particular friends, they're a little bit more free spirited. They're a little bit more. They're definitely characters, and so
Mhm.
they kind of sit in their ways, and it just had got to a point where I would tolerate some of it. But then it got to a point where I had to put my foot down and stand my ground, and I was like, yo, these are your friends. I shouldn't have to do that,
You
Mhm.
because my
shouldn't.
my friends already know, like when you come around, this is who I'm with,
Yeah.
and respect them like you respect me.
How were the friends
So
being disrespectful?
Yeah.
I mean, for instance, one got banned from a nightclub, from just doing a lot. No, from a prominent nightclub, as a matter of fact. You get what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of just disrespect. Um,
Messiness.
yeah, and that's not my vibe at all.
No, it's
Like,
not.
I mean, I'm gonna do that
So you
meditates.
let friends break up your relationship? No, their friend, his boyfriend, let his friends break up their relationship.
Yeah.
And
Like I'm
yeah,
dating you, not you and your friends. And if I don't like them, I'm gonna leave you alone too.
hey, and I
Especially
don't
if you're
mind.
not gonna
I don't
check them
mind. I
that.
don't mind the friends. You know what I mean? I don't mind. Coexisting. Like I said, I meditate, so I know how to adapt in whatever situation. But I just knew what kind of energy not to accept. Especially when it came to, I think long term. Like I said, I only been in 3 relationships, and so I'm just like, well, is this something that I'm going to have to be dealing with, for quite a long time? I really think about stuff like that.
Got you,
Okay.
got
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Well,
There's some
what they say
questions
never
we
get.
Yeah, there's some
Go
questions
ahead.
we get. Let's see what these questions are. Let's see. Um mm, okay, let's say I get these questions. Um can you be a power top and be vulnerable? Do you fear vulnerability? Can you share that with your partner?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a very good question. Yeah, for sure, but it has to be reciprocated for sure. I don't want it to be a thing where I'm being vulnerable, really expressing myself, and I'm not getting to know you deeper
Mhm.
on that kind. You know what I mean? So I will definitely would want it to be reciprocated.
Where you both are being vulnerable. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Let's see. Some other questions are. Uh, oh, that was for the last guy. Oh, that was for. Okay. So if you were taking a guy on a date, I think you said you're in Washington, Georgia, where would you take him on a date?
Well, really, I'm here in Washington, Georgia, to handle business.
Mhm.
It's mainly business focused. I really live my life in Brooklyn, but
Okay.
if I was a guy on a date in Brooklyn, we would definitely go to my favorite park. My favorite park is Fort Greene Park. I would definitely love to go
I
to.
love Fort Grand Park.
Me too. Me too. I definitely
Yeah.
would go to something like Soul Summit, the layout, or if it's something just private, something that's like more high vibrational, a little bit intimate as well. So we can really get to know each other in kind of like a high vibrational setting. And then I would say a bike ride. I
Hmm.
mean, I'm kind of a simple guy. I like to do activities. I like to do things that's more nature oriented. Like I said, I meditate a lot, and so they have to be respectful of that. But that's what kind of like what I would want to do as a first date.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Okay.
And see if there are any other questions. Let me double check. Spicy question. You answering spicy questions, Valente.
Sure.
Drop them peppers.
So
It
they want to
depends.
know how big is
It
it?
depends on how spicy.
They want to know how big is it?
Oh man. Okay. I have no complaints in that area at all. That's for sure.
No complaints. Okay. Another
We
spicy
talk. We
question
talking double
is:
digits.
are you there? Are you there? Who are you talking to,
Yeah.
Valente?
Oh, I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay, okay. Um, they want to know, where does the baby batter go?
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Where does the baby batter go?
Hmm.
If you my dude, whatever you into, but otherwise, it's going in the rubber.
It's gone in the rubber. Okay. 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 Everybody keep asking this question. So this is for MJ and Valente. Are y'all kissing cousins?
No.
No.
Oh y'all, wait a minute now. Hold on.
I
I
have
know a
I
lot of y'all
have
had
the
y'all first
highest
experiences
respect
with
for
y'all
Michael.
family, but we ain't never done that. That ain't how we
We have
roll
the
over
same. We
here.
have the same last name. For God's sake.
Yeah.
Some of the gays, they be kissing cousins. They, even the straights,
I
they,
know.
you know.
I've seen the
Hey,
videos.
more power to them. Yeah, we listen. We don't judge.
Oh no, Now when it comes to family, we ain't doing incest. I'm sorry, I draw the
Mm-mm.
line there.
They just want to know. They want to know. Um, okay, I think that's all the questions we got for you. You got to stand. Oh,
Yes,
you already stood up already. So you all, this is Valente. He lives in Brooklyn. He's 35, 6'2.5". He's 185 pounds. He is a Gemini. He identifies as a power top. He works. His travel agent does advertising. He's open to getting married. He will date between 24 and 45. He prefers guys who are fit. He also likes trans men. He's okay with an open relationship, a harem, or he can do monogamy. It just depends on how y'all make that thing work. Tell them your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please.
My Instagram handle is Valente Kevon, VALENTE KEVON.
Belinda, they want you to stand up again. They want to see you again in the comment section.
They want me to stand up again?
Yes, they
Okay.
want to see you again.
let's give him a good spin.
They cussing me out in the comment section.
It is.
They cussing you out.
Yes.
It is.
There you go, y'all. There you go. Okay. Okay. All
There you
right.
go.
Listen, you are going to go on some dates. I want you to come back and give us an update. All right.
Definitely hit me up and tell me all about him.
Yes.
Got
Yes.
you. I appreciate you guys for
All right.
having me.
Good night,
All right, love you,
Valente.
man.
Good night.
Oh, we
That was
forgot to
dope.
rank people. I forgot. we forgot to rank Jerel, and we need to rank Valente. If y'all think Valente is dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. Y'all supposed to be telling me, y'all the shooters in the comment section. You gotta tell me when I do something
Right.
wrong.
Lamont, we gotta get Lacy next. She ready?
Okay, she ready. What's her IG? I
It's
see her. I
it's
see you,
me
Lacy.
underscore.
Yep,
Okay.
I see you, Lacy. I got you next. Which I
Yes.
think is Valente dateable? What you think, MJ?
My cousin a 10, all the way in my book. He's a beautiful person inside and out.
Okay.
Very optimistic, very down to earth, can pray with you and fight with you. He always got your back, right or wrong. And I love that. I love that about you. Very, very loyal.
Okay. I'm seeing 8s, 9, 10. Somebody said a 5. Somebody said a 6, a
Somebody
3.
said 3. Damn,
What a
Kaj Mahal.
3? What a 3?
Right. Kaj mean.
Right. Yeah, a tough crowd.
Yes.
Now, what y'all think of Jerel? Jerel, did y'all remember Jerel? The Royal Couch. Click the request button and you can join. You can get in the queue. I'll bring you on after, I think, Lacy. Somebody said, does he ever visit Houston, Texas? Y'all want the man to come visit you. Go visit him. Go.
Right. They said, come on.
Lacy, let me bring you on. Let's see. Y'all giving poor Jerel 3s. Y'all said a mess.
Somebody
Listen.
get my -0. That is not even a real number. What's up, my love?
Hello.
Hi.
Y'all, this is like my favorite person in the world right here.
Am I?
How
I
you
love that.
doing?
Hi, I haven't seen you in so long.
It's giving gorgeous and teeth. Yes, over here.
Yes. Beautiful.
Hi,
Pretty as
guys.
a picture, right?
What's
Yes.
up?
So what's going on, love? How you doing tonight? For those of you that don't know, Lacy is the L in the LGBT. You know what I mean? I like to call her the lesbian queen of Atlanta. You know, all
The
her
lesbian
subjects and
queen of
stuff.
Atlanta.
Bow down. You know what I mean?
Back in the day, for sure.
You know, she's a
Hi, guys.
filmmaker. She's a model. She's a good person. She's my superhero, my favorite soldier. You know, I'm gonna hype my friend up. Give her all her
Thank you.
introductions.
Orion, you better come on and ask a question. I got somebody in the
I'm gonna ask her. So, Lacy, please tell everybody where you from, what you do, and all that goodness.
Hi, guys. I'm Lacy. I'm from Southern California. I'm an author. I'm a screenwriter. I'm writing a book right now. I've been writing while I'm listening to you guys. I also just recently launched the only audiobook distribution company for Black lesbian authors and Black lesbian stories.
Ooh,
Um, and I'm a filmmaker. I make primarily movies for Black lesbians, but if contracted, I work for other companies as well.
that is
Yes,
awesome. Congratulations.
Gangship, thank you.
Yes.
yes. I know she's just doing it all. So, where you from, pretty girl?
California.
California.
And
But you
where do
gonna
you
live all
live?
over?
I live in Atlanta.
You live in Atlanta. Okay.
You don't remember seeing me at Henderson's house when you did his podcast?
I remember. Yes. And that was a good one. I didn't even watch the whole episode. I need to go back and look at it. Yeah.
Definitely. It was a good one.
And
Watch it for sure.
he's doing a cruise again this year, which I'll be doing a singles event. I'm going to that. So I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said Henderson, I can't do your cruises. You party a little bit different than me, baby. I don't want to be on no documentaries in the future.
They had a
No,
stripper on the cruise who put like fire in his butt and was like it was just
what?
flames coming out of it. Yeah.
Y'all right. He really don't remember. Y'all right.
Bro, that is wild. I kind of want to see that though. I kind of do want to
I
see
hear
that.
the cruises are fun. If you can
Yes.
make
Okay.
it, make
I'm
it.
about
It's a
to
good
try
time.
that. I'm about to try that out. All
Yeah.
right, Lacy, how tall are you and how much do you weigh?
Mm. I'm 5'5", and I cannot believe you asked a lady her weight. I'm a
Horrible. No manners. No manners.
I'm little. I'm 130 pounds. I'm little. I'm a little thing.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun, Lacy? What's like a perfect first date for you?
Oh my gosh, a perfect first date for me is something activity based. I don't like dinner and a movie. I think dinner and a movie was cute when we were kids, but I don't know. I want to get to know you when we're actively doing something. I feel like a movie, we can't talk and I'm chatty. So something activity based, like we can go ATVing, we can go horseback riding, we can find an activity in Atlanta, go break something, go tour something, go to a museum. I like something a little bit outside of the box, not just dinner and a movie.
Okay. What?
And no,
What?
and none of that. Can I come chill with you? No.
No, you can't come over my house.
Yes,
Somebody said
like
like
laser
laser
tag is
tag or
excellent.
axe throwing. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
Yes,
Like, okay.
I'm really bad at axe throwing because I don't have any muscles, but like laser tag, I am like the person rolling on the floor to get you, baby. We in there for
Listen, tell
sure.
them that you're an ex-military brat. Didn't you used to be in the
Oh
Navy?
yeah, I was in the Navy. I
Yeah.
was in the Navy.
Okay. All right. So, Lacey,
hmm
what do you look for in a partner? What are some things that you like? Okay, these are my must-haves right here.
I think, very similar to your cousin. I look for a vagina. Um, I
The
like
box.
I like athletic women. I think if a person has an athletic, you don't have to be like overly built, but I think it takes a lot of discipline to have an athletic body. And discipline matters a lot to me because you can't you if you lack discipline in the area of your body and taking care of yourself, then you lack discipline everywhere else to me. So I like
Mm.
athletic bodies. Most of the women I've dated have played sports or are former athletes. I like entrepreneurs real bad.
Mhm.
I like the hustle. I'm an entrepreneur. I do a lot of things, and I like a person who can like understand, the hustle. And if you're not like a entrepreneur, like a hustler, I like a person who has a professional job, something that you had to again have a lot of discipline to earn that degree to build that career.
Damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, so what do you? So, okay. I know you. I know you look
Oh,
for. I know personally from our conversations, you look for somebody to bring a lot to the table. All right. Can you talk to them a little bit in depth about that?
I mean, really, that's it. I don't think that I'm not looking for like a millionaire, somebody who I'm not looking to take anything from somebody outside of genuine love and support. But if you don't have that, if you don't have emotional maturity, if you don't understand that some people in our community do want monogamy, we want actual marriages,
Mhm.
not just something for play or for title. If you're not into that, please don't
Like, move
come over
on.
here.
You don't want a house full like the last two. The last two, they
I
want
don't.
a group home. Yeah, you're
You know,
like, no.
one wanted the harem and one wanted
I
the team. I
don't.
was just like,
Yeah.
I don't
oh,
like
okay, cousin.
somebody who's in the streets.
Mm.
I don't
Yeah.
like if you gotta go to every single club. If you're at a club every weekend, brunch every Sunday, events Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Right. Wait,
I'm good.
Lacey, how old are you?
34.
I have a friend. Oh, I'm gonna have to hook you up with my friend Imani. Mm. Yes, she's an
And she's like, wait a
entrepreneur.
minute.
Yes, she's a boss and she's gorgeous. Yes. What do you like?
I like that.
More like feminine women or masculine or tomboyish? Like, what do you like?
You know what? When I was younger, I would be like, oh my gosh, like I could date anybody. I've never dated a feminine presenting woman. I've, with them, but
That
It's
scissors with them.
the
yeah.
y'all. It's the hand action for me.
But I've never been in a relationship with a feminine presenting woman. I've never done that. I don't know.
So you
Hmm.
like more of a stud?
Yeah, I like more masculine. Traditionally, I like more I don't pause. I don't discriminate. It just so happens
Mhm.
that what I look for in a partner, I typically find in masculine presenting women.
Oh yeah, she's more femme.
That's it.
She's definitely
Yeah, yeah.
she's femme. My
But and she likes handsome studs too. I would say
Shut
she
up.
likes handsome ones. Like you look at them and be like, you know what? That is like one pretty dude. Like God, dog. You know what I mean? Where I'd be like, for real, that's a stud. Like, oh okay, you know.
Stop.
And I love that. I'd be
Stop.
like, okay. Like when I think her ex, I was like, you know what? She's a very handsome young man. I'm feeling that. So Lacey,
Not coming over here, sugar.
how long was your last relationship?
Okay. Okay. I was married for a few years. And then after I got married, I did have a rebound person after that. And that relationship was a year, but we ended because I I was able to do some introspective work in that relationship, and I realized what she was looking for at the time, I was not going to be able to give her because it really was more of a rebound situation for me.
Mm. Okay.
You know.
How long
And
were
then
you married?
I've been single. I was only married for 2 years. I believe in monogamy. My ex-wife did not. Um, but we were together for 4 years.
Yeah, it takes two people to be in a monogamous relationship. Yes. Yeah.
It
It definitely
Yeah.
does.
does.
Yeah.
It
It
Yeah.
does.
definitely
And
does.
marriage is a lot of work.
Yeah.
What do you find to be hard about dating, if anything, hard about dating? What's hard for you for dating?
Ooh. I used to be a YouTuber. Me and my ex-wife used to be really popular lesbian YouTubers. And something that I find a little bit difficult dating in Atlanta specifically is a lot of people who move to Atlanta in our community move to Atlanta for the clout purpose,
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
which is okay. Like everybody wants to be somebody. I'm not trying to take that from you, but in this community, in the lesbian community, because me and my ex-wife are so known here, I don't always know what everyone's intention is. Like, do y'all really want to do it me for me, or are y'all trying to start a YouTube channel? Are y'all trying to get put on? Or y'all, you know what I
Mm.
mean? Are you trying to?
Yeah.
Does somebody have an issue with my ex, and then you going out with me because you're trying to get back at her?
Right.
That's
It's the
been
Atlanta. Yeah, it's the theme for Atlanta.
yeah.
Yes.
It's very trifling. So how have you navigated spaces like that? Like how did you develop discernment to like know who's actually trying to be with you for you and who's trying to be with you for like a media personality?
I haven't. That's why I'm here. I'm single, baby. What are we doing?
She's like, hello.
Okay, so
What
are you actively open to like dating somebody, like getting to know a girl, getting to know a young lady?
Yeah. I think it's time. I've been single for a year. Um, just I want to make sure that I don't date around. That's not my thing. I don't sleep around. I don't hook up. That's somebody else's testimony. We listen, we don't judge. It's just not for me. So I date with intention. I just want to make sure that the next person I get in a relationship with, I am actually sure because I really did break somebody's heart who didn't deserve it, and I carry that with me, and I don't like that.
Yeah, for me, I love you, and I always want the best for you. Everybody, I'm very protective of her, y'all. Extremely, very much so.
Yes.
I'm her pretend husband when we out and about. Because people just be weird. They just be so weird. Like, when you look at your stories about women getting hurt for rejecting a guy and stuff like that. Do you ever have any fears or anything about that?
Rejecting people?
Yeah. How do you deal with when?
Well,
Yeah. How do you deal with that?
wait, how do I deal with
No.
rejection
How
or
do
how
you
do I deal
deal with like you reject them and like how do you like
Oh,
them turning up?
okay. Um, I mean, I just I'm an Aquarius, by the way, for y'all who keep asking. So, Aquarius, we're conversationalists, we're the humanitarian sign. I know people think that we're toxic, but that's a young Aquarius. I have my days. Um,
Right.
Now, when I'm dating, I try to foundationally build a place of comfort and safety as far as like being able to come to me, talk to me, and me being able to go to you, talk to you. If I'm not going to be your best friend and you're not going to be mine, what we doing, what we here.
Mhm.
So when I am in situations with people, if somebody comes and they hit on me, I'm respectful about it. Like, you know what? Thank you so much. I got to be honest, I'm not interested. And I don't bring people along with that let's just be friends thing. That's not fair.
Mm. What do the next 5 years look like for you? And do you plan on having kids?
I want kids, but the difference between women and men, you guys have had a couple of men who were in their upper 30s and they were like, oh yeah, we do want kids, we do want kids. For a woman, we do have a realistic biological clock.
Mhm.
And
Right.
I'm getting to next year at 35, what is called medically is a geriatric pregnancy if I get pregnant.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
it puts me at a high risk, of like losing my life to have a baby. I do want kids. I'm worried though that I'm past that point of birthing my own. So if it happens where I'm able to have my own kids, then cool. But if I'm not, I'm super open to adopting. I'm pro-life, but I feel like there are so many kids who need love and who need families, and I'm cool with being that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Somebody asked me, would you be open to like dating a guy?
Okay.
She's like, She said, she's like, I said vagina. Like I said.
I'm like, because they're not listening. Because I'm just like, I'm like, she said.
No, that's a good question. So the fall of last year, I was talking to my friends, and they're like, maybe you should just try something different, try something new. And I went on a couple of dates with a couple of guys, and they're cool people, but no, guys are cool. I have male friends, but the emotional bonds are the thing that allows people to fall in love with somebody else. I don't possess that for men.
Yeah. Don't let them try to convert you, Lacy. Don't let them.
Listen, they're trying to convert her, and they advocate, like somebody said, advocating for a lavender marriage. I was just like,
I'm with it, y'all, but I already told Mikey if we don't get married, we're getting into a lavender marriage.
we are.
Listen, these gay men don't want no pussy. What y'all gonna do with it? Y'all just gonna do.
So I mean, I
They're just gonna
do,
touch it
but
like
not
this.
from her.
Right?
I
They're
do,
gonna be
but
like,
not from her.
like, y'all be fine until she like, hey, I want some dick, and you could be like, oh, get somebody else to do it. Like,
Open my legs for a hit, and they're gonna be like, "Ooh, girl, no, I don't even know what to do with
wait a minute. No, it's
that." You want me to do what? Nah,
that is wild.
right? Like, no, I didn't
That
sign
is
up for that.
wild. that is so wild. Oh, I just love Lacy, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Anybody got some questions for her?
Yeah, if y'all got questions, there's some in the box. Or you want to come on and ask her a question, wave, and you come on. Y'all need to be tagging your favorite lesbians so y'all can get Lacy hooked up.
Listen, they are tagging celebrities in here. They have tagged Oprah, Portia, Phaedra. Somebody tagged Candy. Somebody put Kamala in here too. What is up? Why are y'all doing this?
Yo, those are
Somebody just
straight
said get the strap.
women.
Stop
Y'all
tagging
are
Hillary
wild.
Clinton.
What is up with y'all? Why y'all
Am I giving Hillary? What's going on?
What
They're
is
trying to get you
up?
a sugar mama.
Like, for, they are.
Right.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
With her
They're
pants
tagging
Well,
loose.
anybody who remotely like girls. Like, I'm like, come on, y'all get the man shadow bed. Stop
older
doing
women
that.
do it right though.
Oh,
They cook for you. It's amazing. They're
That's
real
the who.
patient.
All I gotta say is, whoever come for you, they gotta come correct. They gotta be
Yeah.
100%. Ain't no hurting my friend. Ain't no giving her no hard time, because we will pull up in mass.
so
We won't pull up, but he will try.
there's a question. Someone said, "What's your number one dating advice to young lesbians?" Yeah.
My number one dating advice to honestly anybody is if you're young, explore yourself, explore your body, explore dating, figure out what you don't like, what you do like. Don't think that you need to be in a long-term something with the first person who
Mm.
you have strong feelings for, because honestly, you don't even know yourself enough yet to know if that's gonna last, if that's gonna stand the test of time. And that person also, if they're around your same age, they won't know the same thing. So give yourself a chance to explore the world and explore dating. I've been there, done that. The last two guys were like, we're into open stuff and poly and whatever. When I was a baby gay, that I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do all the things. That so now that I'm in my 30s, I know exactly what I want, and I know
Mhm.
exactly, you know what I mean. My answers aren't, oh, I'll take an open or drastic monogamy. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like
Mhm.
I've dated enough to know what my boundaries are. I'm able to practice discernment better. I'm also able to speak for myself.
I love
So
that. I love
date
that.
around, figure
Yeah,
out.
Me
I
too.
love that. I love it. What's the age range you'll date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
Oh my gosh, 30, maybe three, if you're amazing, to maybe 40.
Okay, so that's a tight window right there. It's
Yeah,
tight.
tight window.
It's,
I
it's,
don't like kids. I don't date. I know it's different with men and
He
women.
said
Like
kids.
men will date an 18-year-old. It is what it is. But
mm.
I don't.
Don't
They
I
will
know
fuck
I
an
it?
18-year-old, but they won't date them. That's what.
homeboy said he'll date somebody that's like 23.
No, they got
I know.
fleas.
Yeah.
I know somebody who married somebody 26
I
years
don't
younger than
like
them.
kids.
So
I don't want to teach anybody who they're gonna be. I don't want anybody to try to mimic who I am in their search to figure out who they are. I'm not interested in a young person.
Mhm.
But also I think that older people, boomer types and older millennials that are super close to boomer types, I think should date each other I don't want somebody thinking that they can parent me either.
Okay. Now,
So I do have a very tight window.
I'm sorry, y'all. I keep laughing at them adding all these different celebrities. Somebody added Shirley Caesar.
Shirley Caesar.
Somebody
She
added
don't want
Tasha
no
Cobbs.
Shirley. She don't want.
Somebody added Erica Campbell. I want y'all to stop for real.
Let me get my account.
I want you,
Shut
stop.
down. I gotta get
It's so funny.
Ooh. Now,
Oh my god.
Monique Nicole, you keep asking questions. Just wave, come on, and you can
Wait,
ask Lacy a
yeah,
question on
no, bring
camera.
Mo out here.
Monique,
Monique Nicole is my sister.
Mo.
What is she asking? I can't
Let me
see.
tell y'all,
so she,
they all pretty.
yeah, come
The
on,
whole family
sister. We
pretty.
gotta ask you
Come on,
some
Mo.
questions, sister. Um, she wanted to know, how does someone get your attention?
By not trying to get my attention.
You like when they
When
be
you're
aloof.
attractive and you're a girl, everybody always wants your attention. There's almost nowhere that an attractive woman can go where somebody isn't trying to shoot their shot.
Mhm,
So I'm not impressed by somebody peacocking for me
mhm,
because I get it all day. I like somebody who likes to, lay low a little bit and let me see them
mhm,
naturally. Let
mhm.
me be attracted to you without you having to wave a flag saying I'm interested. I'm not super interested in
Yeah, so you like to pick the girls typically.
that.
Okay. I always say that
Yeah.
if you pick the person, there's a higher likelihood that it'll work out because if you just let any and everybody come up to you, you open yourself for the floodgates. So yeah, you got to pick the
That's
Yes.
true.
person. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Lacey, you over
That's
here
very true.
turning some of these gay men straight. They talking about they want to date a woman now.
Right.
Let's do it. You might as well experiment with it. Let somebody cook for you once.
Have fun. Go ahead and get that baby that you want. That's the only way you're gonna get it.
What's the craziest stud name you've ever heard? Someone wants to know.
A stud name?
I never, I don't, I don't have any crazy stud names. I gotta be honest with you. But you guys can ask me the same spicy questions you guys ask the guys.
Let's see what spicy questions they might have for you. Oh, what are your red flags? Are there things that you have to work on?
Me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. I work a lot. I work so much. Working is one of my love languages. If not, if we can work together, like have a business together, but if I'm pursuing my goals while you are, we're both sitting on a couch working on something on our laptops. I love that. And sometimes because I am a workaholic, I lack in like the intimacy department, according to my exes, and they don't always feel like I prioritize romanticism
Okay.
because I prioritize entrepreneurship. Something else. I'm an Aquarius. We're
Mhm.
not the most emotional signs. We are not led by emotion. We're led by logic. So if a person
Aquarius.
is like, "But I feel like da 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 da," and I feel like that. Okay, but like, what actually happened and what's the solution? Because I'm not doing.
Yeah. What's up?
Your feelings are validated. I got it. But like, what's next? And sometimes people feel like that's just too aloof. That's too dismissive of their feelings.
Somebody asked on here how big do you like your straps?
You guys, fun fact. I know I'm feminine presenting, but I'm not a I'm not a I'm not a regular schmegular strap taker. I'm
She's
like a
the top in the
strap taker.
relationship.
I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm a strap giver. I'm not always a strap taker. So because of that, and because I don't date men, I like them pretty small. So probably like a 6.
So, or you say you're the strap giver, so you'll put a strap on and penetrate the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
plastic them down.
Okay. Now, do you
Yeah, but
carry it around? You know, some lesbians carry their strap with them when they go out.
well, I'm not like a hookup kind of girl, and I'm a relationship kind of girl. I'm always in a relationship. So
You doing the bend
if
it.
if 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 we decided that we gonna make some shake, somewhere, then yeah, we bringing it with us. But on a regular, I dress like this. Where am I put it?
Right,
They
right,
think I'm
and the
trans. I live in
Right.
bed,
Atlanta.
Maybe,
and
and then you don't have no big purses, so like we know you got. I know you ain't got no big
Yeah,
purse.
I'm
yes,
like, what to
she's a
do?
top, y'all. She's a top. She's a top. Okay.
It's true.
Somebody asked, "What's the highest setting you put your rose on?"
All the way. all the way, literally. So okay, so I've been single for a year, which you have a lot of lonely nights when you're single, like when you're real life single, not like gay man single.
It's a
And
shame. Wait. Oh my God.
Wait,
Oh God.
y'all
wait.
be like, oh, I'm single, but like then had sex with 8 people in 1 week. Like, chill out.
I feel judged. I feel
She
judged.
gets
We
cut
listen,
heads.
we
She gets
listen.
chopped heads off.
It was like,
Real life. Yeah, now my rose has been worn out. I actually need another one because now it's like getting too warm too quickly. I gotta turn it off.
It's time for a new
Not
one. You
good.
don't
No
want to
swearing
catch
out.
it on fire.
well, I got a hookup for that, so let me know. I got you. I got a hookup for that.
There's let me see. What color is the strap?
Mm, I have a pink one. I have a glow in the dark blue one. I have a purple one. I have a black one, like it's actually black, but it's a thigh strap. You put it on your thigh. Like the harness is on your thigh and it's little. It's like this. For women who don't know how to scissor properly, they somehow will end up on your so I can anyway, so
We're like show
I'm
us like
confused. My
what?
brain was like, I
yeah.
was like,
I have a tan one. I got a bunch. I have a lot.
A whole dresser full. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
would you ever date outside your race?
I'm not interested in that.
Oh, it's okay, okay.
But I'm very like I'm not interested in dating outside of my Black American race
Gotcha.
specifically. I like to have things in common with the people that I'm dating. Fundamentally, I don't want to learn like be like I'm at school with my partner, and I don't want to have to teach them a whole bunch of things. I want to be able to quote Love Jones or like quote Boys in the Hood, or I want to say Miss Huge, what page 15 on, and then to know it's from the wood. So I can't get that from non-Black Americans.
Okay, okay. My friend
Mm.
Imani is watching. Imani, click the request or wave. I want you to come on and ask Lacy a question. I want you to get you. I now know what you're doing. Hopefully you ain't got a bonnet on. But I want you to come and say
No
hi.
bonnet.
Come
Please
say
stay
hi,
out.
Imani. Okay, there's another
Nothing wrong with a
question
bonnet.
for you, Lacy. Think sexual. They said, where does the non-baby batter go? So where does I don't know. Where is somebody climaxing? And where are the juices going?
Did
Huh?
I know how to put? Did I know? Did they not know how a vagina works? Because I'm, or
Wait.
yeah, when they're gay. So I mean, but had they not? I don't.
I don't know.
Biology. No, it ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going
You mean
nowhere.
like if a girl comes, like where is it going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's really good, most women, if not all, can I don't know if I can say this on Instagram, but like most women, if not all, can squirt. My sister is here, oh my God. And if you have a great partner, they can make you squirt. And if we're together, which we will be if I'm having sex with you, I'm already there. Why would I leave? Um, if we're scissoring or like trimming, or if I'm strapping you, it's obviously coming on
Mm-hmm.
my pelvis
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
or on the
Okay.
strap.
Okay. You got to explain to people what this squirting is about, because some of the gays don't understand.
Yeah, they think it's pee.
Okay, so there is argument like, oh my God, squirt is pee. Kind of, a little
It's a
bit.
little
Sometimes
bit,
the
a
same
little bit, a little bit,
place,
a little bit.
but it's a mixture of like ejaculation, or I guess ejaculation, and et cetera. But it comes out like water, clear like water, um, out of the same spot as where you pee from.
Yes, for the 101. Yes.
Wow. Wow. He's a squirter.
Mikey, aren't you bisexual? Have you ever made a girl squirt?
What you say? What?
Aren't you bisexual? Have you ever made a girl squirt?
Yeah, I did that last week.
Now you
But
look to the you look to the side. You lying.
no, I did.
Um,
The one that I won't tell you about. You know
Wait a
her.
minute, friend. You
You
didn't
know
have
her.
sex with
The
a
one that
woman
won't tell.
last week?
I did. So let me tell you something. Boys be too difficult sometimes. Like, don't play games with me. Don't come to my house after 11 p.m. and say you just want to chit chat and talk. No, I'm trying to smash. It's between the hours of 11 p.m. and 4 p.m. 4 a.m. And she was down to do that. And the boy that I wanted to come over wasn't. So he had to go home.
You kicked the boy out
Crazy work.
and you
I
had
did.
sex with the girl.
I did.
A
I did.
girl.
I did.
A
She
cisgender
was down
girl.
for it. A cisgender girl. Yeah, she has a uterus.
Just uterus.
Mm-hmm.
She got the boobs and everything.
She had all that. Yeah.
I don't know how y'all do it,
Mm-hmm.
friend. I don't know how
I mean,
y'all
I'm
do
the
it.
V. I mean, it's
Really?
fun. I
Have you
mean,
ever did
it's
this
just
before?
like anything. Sometimes you want this, and sometimes you want that. You know what I mean? So
I had a girlfriend
that's
in
all.
college.
How long ago was that? You got a full beard.
Exactly. It's a whole nother lifetime ago. I don't know how I did it. No.
You don't know
Yeah.
how
I
you
don't
did
like
it?
drug users.
Listen, you just close your eyes and you went in. It feels the same when you close your eyes, right?
No, it's different. It's
Don't
I'm
disrespect me
messing with
like
you.
that. I know damn well a vagina does not. Okay,
It
can I
does
test?
not. I'm messing with you.
yeah, you can
I
test.
Somebody said first you kissing your cousin, now you fucking women, you full of surprises. Wait a minute. That is
I know a vagina does
wild.
not feel like a butthole. I know you're
It doesn't.
lying.
I'm messing with
It's
them. It
totally
doesn't.
different. Totally
It
different.
doesn't.
Yes,
And I
totally
was just
different.
trying to tell Lamont. That's what I told my friend one time. I said, bro, just close your eyes.
Would you have
Just
sex
go
with
for it.
Imani, stop telling my business in the comment section. Would you have sex with a trans man?
For me?
Me or Mikey?
Lacy.
Yeah.
Well, does that trans man still have a vagina?
Yes.
Yeah, for the experience probably, but I don't think I would be able to be in a relationship with somebody who's in the process of transitioning, and not because they're any less than a people, but because I don't know if I possess the skills that a person needs to help you transition and deal with the hormonal and testosterone imbalance that you're going to be having in the early years of your transition.
Oh yeah, yeah. So if they were fully
Mm.
transitioned, well, I don't know. There's different levels, but you want a woman. You want a woman. You want a cisgender
She
Yeah.
wants a
woman.
girl.
Yeah.
I
She
want
wants
the
a girl.
boobs.
Yes.
I want the boobs.
She
Yes.
wants
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Okay. Let's
She
see.
wants a
Let's
handsome
see.
young stud.
Um. Okay. I think those are all the questions. Okay. So we got to see what you look like from head to toe, Lacy. You got to stand up, turn around, so we can see you.
I'm little, and I didn't know that we were doing this earlier when I put this dress on. So I'm just
Okay, sleeky black
wearing a
dress.
little,
Okay.
Listen, y'all, this is how she
yeah.
lounges. Let me tell you, this is how she lounges. You know, when she go out, this is her being pretty in the house.
Woo.
Oh yeah.
All right, you all. This is
Um,
Lacy. Lacy lives in Atlanta. She's 34, 5'5", 100 and we're not gonna say her. You know, she's a lady. She's Aquarius. You got 3 Aquariuses on right now.
That's
She's
right.
looking for a woman. She is an author, screenwriter. She's open to getting married, open to having children, whether it's biological or adopting. She will date between 33 and 40. Okay. So get in that window period. She likes more athletic women who have a vagina. She is into monogamy. She does not want a man. Okay. She does not want a
and I
lavender
don't
relationship.
That's
I don't
right.
want a drug user. Weed is a drug, and or a like don't smoke cigarettes.
No
I don't like that.
smokers. No smoking at all. But can they smoke
You
hookah?
can smoke hookah. Yeah, you can smoke hookah. I don't like the smell of cigarettes. It's not cute, and
I
I
don't like
don't like
cigarettes either.
Mhm.
Somebody said
weed
Lacy is
smokers
1,000. They
always
are
have to
rating
be
you,
high.
baby.
Huh?
Yes. They rating you, baby. They said you 1,000. That's right. Y'all better give my friend her 10 cards across the board.
Henderson is over here cock blocking you. Well, coochie blocking you. He talk about he's your man.
Oh,
Period. Always, always, you're my number one for sure.
Is it short? Tell us your Instagram handle and spell it because the girls are gonna be looking for you tonight.
I got you. You guys can find me at it's me underscore Lacy. That's ITSME underscore LACIE. Don't be
All
weird
right.
in my DMs. I don't like that.
All right. Listen, you gonna be going on some dates. Come back and give us an update. And I do remember you at Henderson's house because we were drinking. I rem- I remember. Okay.
he said, I remember. He like, I got you.
Yes. Yes. All right. Good night,
Bye,
Lacey.
guys.
See ya.
Have a
See you
good
later,
night.
love.
Ciao.
Okay. I like Lacey. You know,
What I tell you? I
she's
love my
definitely
people.
dateable.
I do.
She is dateable.
Very much so.
Somebody said, "What
I
did they
love my people.
miss?" Y'all gotta. If
That's
y'all
my
like
bestie.
Lacey, if y'all think she's dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. Okay. Y'all ain't shit in the comment section. All right. I think I'm gonna bring
But
on.
They were
Um,
funny. They kept adding all the celebrities on there. I'm
I don't
like,
understand
wow.
why. I don't understand
Because
why.
they every single person they ever, every lesbian they knew, everybody suspects a lesbian. It was wild.
Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing.
Where you calling us from?
From Atlanta.
Oh, in Atlanta. Okay, where's your accent from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, Nigeria. How
Okay,
long
well,
you been here,
prop your
buddy?
phone up because we looking up in your nose.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Can you put it somewhere? Can you put it somewhere?
Yeah, sit it
Okay.
down. Cause it's going like this.
Okay. 1 minute. I'm sorry.
And how old
My
are
bad.
you?
I'm 21.
21. I can tell you a
Oh,
baby. Yes,
young.
yes.
Yeah, he's a baby. Is this your
Uh,
first time on here?
yeah. Like it's like a year and few months.
We, we,
Yeah, I got here last year.
can you put the phone up so we can see you level? Like, you know.
Yeah, prop it somewhere and sit down. Prop it up somewhere and sit down.
Okay. Because I'm putting on my nightwear, so I don't want to be too that. But it's okay. 1 minute.
Somebody asked
Um,
me a prayer. Yeah.
There you go. Much better. Much better. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What part of Atlanta are you in?
Georgia.
Oh.
What part of Atlanta are you in?
Okay,
Yeah.
Lawrenceville. Sorry,
You're in
Lawrenceville.
Lawrenceville. Okay.
So not Atlanta. So not Atlanta. Got you.
Are you
Not Atlanta.
sure? Are you sure? What's your zip code?
Lawrenceville
What's
is
your zip
Lawrenceville.
code?
Not to be disclosed.
Okay. Okay.
He deep on the east side.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We just had to confirm that you were in Atlanta. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I was trying to make sure this was an international phone call.
No, it's an international phone call. Like
Okay.
I was
So,
born, I was born and raised in Nigeria, but I moved here last year. And the moment I got moved here, I've been trying to like see if I can level up with the gays here because it's kind of like a different experience for me. But so
mhm.
far, um, I'm in a relationship, but the relationship I'm into is like more into like a older person. So that's why I'm just kind of confused because I haven't experienced it before. But the relationship is good, but I just want something like like clarification. Yeah,
You want some clarification or something? So you are in a relationship. You're not single.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. So what do you want clarification about?
Okay, so the thing is that I'm 21 and the person I'm dating is 46.
Mm.
Child.
Boy, sound like my. Let me stop.
You are
So
21 and the man you're dating is 46. How long y'all
yeah,
been dating? How long have you all been dating?
a year and 3 months.
Oh,
Where did you meet this man?
Actually, we met online.
Like
on
a
Jack,
dating app, Jack?
No, we met on
Grinding.
Snapchat, and it
Snapchat
was through. Yeah, it was through one of my friends.
through one of your
Oh,
friends. And does this
is he
46-year-old man live in Atlanta?
Yes, we do
is he
see.
is he is he black?
He's black.
Okay, I wanted to check because I was he was giving something else for a second there.
So he's black. He lives in Atlanta, but the thing is, sometimes other people are so kind of stubborn or something. So it's just like I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. Like maybe when you ask questions, maybe the
Okay,
answers
okay,
just came.
we can ask you some questions. Okay, so first off, my first question is: did he bring you to Atlanta, or you moved here with your
No,
family?
I moved there with my family.
Okay. My next question is: so you said you met him online. Y'all been together for like a year and some change now. Um, who's like? I don't want to ask that.
I want to know,
You you free you
do your
you
parents
free.
know?
Ask me the
Do they
Yeah,
question.
know?
that's all I'm about to say.
Do the
Now,
parents
who's
know?
permitting this?
About that, I'm still there. I'm looking for a way to come out
You're
again.
DL?
You out
Yeah,
now?
You
not
out.
now.
You on
I'm
here?
still
You
in
You
out
on the
school.
now?
Instagram.
He's as the kid
I
said. He's
know
on
I'm
the
on
social
Instagram,
media.
but I'm on your platform, so it's kind of like more secure or something. I know some people doesn't know me through your platform. or something. So I'm DL, and I'm looking for a way to come out to my parents, but I don't really have the confidence to because I'm still a student, and I'm still building my financial status and everything, but I'm not
Mm.
yet financially independent. I can stand on my own, so I'm still kind of so like still in the middle. Let me just
Yes.
say something like that.
How do you think? What's your name, first of all? I'm sorry.
Okay. My name is David, but my Yoruba name is Oluwanifemi.
Davy. Davy. Okay.
David.
Now, how do you think your parents will react if they find out that you're gay?
Whew. To be
Yeah.
honest, I know they'll feel disappointed. They'll feel disappointed and they'll feel disgusted and irritated
Will
once they
they do?
find out.
Will they
But
disown you?
they won't do that. But parents is like I don't know how to explain it, but they'll feel disappointed, irritated, and everything. But when it gets to the stage, no matter what's happened, I'm going to take it like that. Saying this is what I want.
Yeah, they might know.
Okay.
You think they have a? Because I see this room over here.
Okay, what you said is right. I think my parents know they kind of have like a clue, but they are not able to lay their finger on it
They,
yet.
they, Davey, they know because you got a big old flower in this room. I just saw this other stuff in the background. They know you one of the kids, so
Lamont.
I'm just saying, just like give them some more breadcrumbs, a little bit, But take your time. It's Pride Month. You out the closet. You're not DL. They know, and everybody who has a conversation with you, they know, Davey.
My friends know about me. My friends know about me. Definitely, they know about me, and with
Oh, the
Oh,
volume went out.
we can't hear a word you're saying. Something.
Yeah, the volume went out.
a call came in, so I have to decline the call.
Okay.
So I think my parents know about it,
Mhm.
but it's just like they and like I said earlier on, they're not able to lay their finger on it because the way I do talk, the way I do relate with people, the way I do act is kind of like giving them kind of clue.
Mhm.
And people do tell me like the way I do act and talk is kind of different and I try to change it, but the more I try to change it, the more it's becoming more worse.
Yeah, so just be yourself, Davey. Be yourself. The parents they gonna know, But I want to get back to this 46-year-old man that
Yeah.
you are dating. Like,
Why? Does he provide some kind of
Okay,
financial support to you?
no, I'm kind of interested in daddies because number
Oh.
one, the reason I'm interested in them, they are more experienced, they are more matured, and they know how to like motivate you. Like when you're down, when you almost at the peak of giving up, they know how to motivate you. They know how to give you this motivation, like inspiration, like you can do it. So I'm this kind of person that I give up easily. If I want to do something and it's not working out the way I want it, I give up. But I need
Mm.
someone to like boost my morale, like tell me you can do it.
hmm,
Continue, you can do it, no matter what. So I see younger people, but I'm not kind of closer to them or something. But the moment I see that is like when I met my boyfriend, immediately I knew this is what I want. And the reason why I date him because number one, his voice, and he's handsome and cute, and he speak maturely.
so
You
you like
speak
a
maturely.
mature type of guy. Have you
Yeah.
have you ever
It's
dated somebody
okay.
your own age though?
I've dated. When I was in Nigeria, I dated someone that was like in my circle. He was like 22 or something. We dated for like 2 years, and I moved here, and then I ended the relationship with him.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
This 46-year-old, is he married to a woman? Does he have a husband?
Yeah. Is he DL?
No,
Is
It
he
doesn't
out?
have any. It's out, but not that out also.
Can you explain that a little bit more? Like you say, he's out, but he's
Okay,
not that
it's
out.
out in the sense. There was a day because I'm kind of person. I do ask questions.
Okay.
If I'm curious about something, I ask questions. And when I ask questions, I'll ask questions indirectly, and you give me direct answer. I know how to ask indirect questions. So one time, there was a day I asked him indirect questions, and he gave me direct answers. And it doesn't, it like, he was not aware that I was giving me direct answer until he realized he was giving me direct answer. So the moment he said it, he said he's not married, he doesn't have a child, and he's not married, he doesn't have a child, he's not married, just plain, not just plain. Yeah.
Have you been to his house before?
Right.
I have tried to go to his house several times.
Child,
Oh
But the
child, that
thing,
man,
no,
that
wait,
man is a
no.
married man. I'm telling you.
wait,
How
Right, he
how you
is.
with
wait,
the
wait,
Davy?
Oh,
wait.
How you
Let
with
me
him for a whole
wait,
year and you
wait.
ain't been to the man's house?
right.
The thing is that my parents are kind of like overprotective, if you understand. Because I'm from Nigeria, African parents are very, very overprotective.
Okay, so
But how does that stop
you
you from
can't get on a
going to the house
bus. You
though?
can't get on a bus or Uber to the man's house.
Right.
If if I do that, the things I'm trying to avoid, the questions I'm trying to avoid, my parents will eventually ask me those questions.
Are
No.
you sleeping with him?
Huh?
Are you sleeping with him?
Um. Yes.
Where do y'all have sex if you don't having sex at his house?
We do meet up. We do see at least in a week. We do see maybe 2 times, 3 times in a week.
Where?
You do. You do.
Where?
Sometimes it comes to my school. Sometimes we go out to eat. Sometimes we go to hotel, and sometimes it comes over to my house.
Wait a minute. So he comes to your house when your parents aren't there?
Yeah, but I know I may sound kind of, I may sound, I don't know how to, but I'm not going to be, I'm just going to say, like, the thing is that, like I said earlier, my parents are very overprotective in the sense that they want to know everything. So anytime it comes to my house, it's like I leave the house and I go meet him outside.
Who,
So it
who,
just
who do-
kind of,
have they met him?
no.
So you have not.
This I'm
Yeah,
afraid and
yeah. You
it's
need a gay mother. You need a gay mother.
yeah, he needs some guidance because like this is a lot.
Yeah, that is the reason why I joined, because I need help. Like, I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, number one, you need to leave that man alone. Married man alone. He's
Yeah.
46. You ain't
He's
been
not
to his.
married. He's not married.
You
I'm
you don't
serious.
know that though.
When you go to his house, then you will understand if he's married or not. Go to his house first.
We do FaceTime, and
Mm-mm.
uh,
What part of Atlanta does he live in?
um oh, Chase Lane.
Who?
Chase Lane and McDonald's, something like that.
McDonough?
Yeah, was around Chase Lane. I've
That-
forgotten the area, but it's around Chase Lane in McDonald. It's not in Lawrenceville. I think it's at some making.
In
I
Macon,
Yeah, I think something like that.
Macon, Georgia is not Atlanta. That's a far way.
it's not.
No.
And Lawrenceville and Macon are
I
like
can't really remember,
this.
but
Davy,
I have the address.
He in a whole other.
Davy.
Wow.
You in a whole relationship and you don't know where your man live.
I have the address. Well, I have
How did you get the address?
huh?
How did you get his
He,
address?
he gave it to me.
He gave you the address that he wants you to have, not his actual address.
We pulling up,
Is his actual
Davy.
address.
We pulling up to the
Right.
house. Mike,
If he's not
MJ,
married, if he's not
we
married, ask him
pulling
to
up
get
to
on
the
this
house
live.
with him.
Ask him on this. Do you know his? Is he on Instagram?
Yeah,
He is. Would he
yeah.
be? Would he have a problem coming on here?
No, because his wife is gonna see it.
Right, because he's not out the way you think he is. He's married. The man is married. You
Okay.
are not in a
I
relationship. You a
I
side dude.
I don't know how you feel about coming to this platform, but I don't know how he's going to feel. So I don't know. Maybe I would discuss with him and then tell him that if he says this is no problem, and then when next you coming on live, and then we just
I want
join.
you to
I
give him
think
an
that.
ultimatum, Davey. I want you to say, listen, if you my man, I need to come to your house during the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
If he says no, it's not possible, he is hiding something from you. And that thing that he
Absolutely.
is hiding from you is probably another woman or another man.
Okay. The thing is that when he started dating me and he was asking me questions about my family, I told him straight and direct. My family is this, my family is that. Um, so I told him straight and direct some things about my family, and he's kind of scared not to meet my family because he doesn't want the area where I will be
He's not,
chased
yeah,
back to
he's
my
not gonna meet your family because he's
He not.
46. Your dad
Right.
will
He not
whoop
gonna
his
read it.
ass. If a
I'm
46
about to
year
say,
old
Lord, what are we
man
doing here?
tries to date one of my nephews is 21. I got a nephew who's 21. I wish a 46-year old man would try to pull up in here. It would be smoke in the city, okay?
That's a mess. Like y'all are light years apart in experience. It's not a
yeah.
good look. It's not.
Davey, you need to leave that man alone, okay?
Yeah, for real.
This week, I want you to ask him to come to his house. If he says no, I want you to understand. I don't know. I know how you feel, but I want you to understand that that man is married.
Mm.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Let that sit and simmer for a moment, okay?
Breathe. Yeah.
Okay.
There is
Okay.
no reason if you his man, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to go to his house.
Facts.
This is a 46-year-old man taking advantage of you being naive,
Mm.
Yeah, he
which is why
is.
I don't like these huge age differences when people date. Like, that man's 20 something years older than you.
He's old enough to be your father.
How old is your dad?
Is he older than your
Yeah,
father?
how old is
Yeah.
your dad?
My dad will be 53 in the next
Oh,
two
so they neck and
days or
neck.
3 days.
Yeah. Oh, you got gay friends,
Whew.
David?
Now that's straight.
So I need you to get some gay friends. I need you to I'm gonna send you some resources after this, okay?
He needs some. I think you definitely should. I'm
Thank
praying
you.
for you, man, because this has got my anxiety up. Like I'm concerned for you. Like for real. Like all jokes aside, like guard your heart above all else.
Yeah.
Because this isn't a situation that you can win in. It's nothing but red flags here. Nothing is green except for your shirt.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm really sorry. And I hate that you have to learn a lesson like this way. Because that man is preying on you and preying on your innocence.
Sometimes I do think about it, but sometimes it's like when it's like 50-50. You're like one there's one part of me telling me this, that like what you're telling me right now, there's one part telling me the same thing, and there's another part telling me he's not doing it. So it's just like as I want to withdraw from it, something is pushing me back to it.
It's the dick.
Mm.
Leave it alone.
Lamont.
Like I love the way you said it blunt and clear.
I'm just
And you're
So
right.
you so is it? Is that what it is? You
You're
enjoy the
right.
sex?
You're right.
no,
To be honest, he's right.
Well, this is
He's
Atlanta.
right.
It's plenty of that
you
all around. We can
you
find
you
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 at
can
your age.
you can find age appropriate dick, okay?
Somebody can you help him
46
out with
is
that?
not it.
But
You
the
got some
thing is
resources.
that I want to date younger people, but at the end of it, the younger people I want to that I'm interested in younger people, but at the same time they're not interested in me. And I'm this kind of person. I'm very, very generous. And younger people do take advantage of that.
I'm sure this 46-year-old man is
Yeah.
taking advantage of you, but you okay with that?
No, it doesn't do that. I'm
No, he does. So
serious.
so he doesn't
I'm
take
blunt
advantage of
about it. It
you.
doesn't do that.
He doesn't take advantage of you financially, is what you're trying to say.
No.
You say younger people take advantage of you financially.
Mm.
So
Yes.
stop giving them money. That's even simpler to do. Don't give them no money.
Okay.
Cut the money off. If they're not trying to be with you, cut that off.
Recently, my ex tried to, like, I told him I'm no longer interested in you, but he keep on insisting, and then he countered it like, oh, since I can't be with you and everything, I will keep on asking. He's just like putting all the burdens on me. I was like, I'm so sorry. We're not together. I'm not your father. Then I cut him off. So if it's, I know it was kind of difficult for me to do that with my ex, and I'll digest everything you guys said, and hopefully it work out. And I pray I see
I
someone
want you to just do
my
it
age.
though. Do it.
Yeah,
Because I can tell you're
cold
very
turkey.
smart. You're very ambitious. You probably got a lot of good things going for you. Like, what are you studying in school?
I'm a student of Georgia State University. I'm studying early childhood education, and I want to. I'm going to therapist.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
listen, focus on your school. You're in your 20s. I need you to get some gay friends. Okay. I need you to meet my nephew. He's your age. He's gay. Well, y'all need to. Yes, yes. Okay.
Lamont.
You need some
The
gay
way he's laughing,
friends.
he's gay.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yes.
I agree with that. The more I want gay friends is like, and the thing is that people, gay friends that I want to, they are not interested in me, but they're kind of interested in my body in the sense I have a good body, and they kind of like look at me in a lustful way, and I'm not interested in that.
Yeah. You
I
just
don't
want to be
want you to look
friends.
at me in a lustful way.
Well,
Yeah,
you can put that boundary up and clarify that, and if they're not okay with that, then that's on them. That's a them problem, not you. But there are some people who genuinely just want to be friends with you.
true. I
You just
believe.
gotta, you just have to put yourself out there as hard as it is.
Yeah.
You can do it though. We believe in you.
Thank you. That's the main reason why I came, because I've been very, very bothered and I don't know what to do. And I know, let's say, if I continue with this relationship with him and we end up marrying or something, people will kind of look down at me like, David, you're more than this. Why will you marry someone with something, blah, blah, blah. And society, they love criticizing someone. So it's before it gets to that stage, I like, man, I have to do something about it, and like change my orientation and see
Yeah.
how it goes. And I'm happy I'm here today to speak with you guys because I've been seeing your platform and I'm interested. To be honest, I'm always every Wednesday. I'm always coming to Instagram to watch your live, the way you talk to people, the way you advise them, and some of the things you do say is 100% correct, to be
Yeah.
honest. So like, man, if this guy is doing it, definitely I must come to this live video
No,
so
I
I can
appreciate
get
it.
Okay,
And I agree with somebody. We need a 30-day update. Next month,
I
we
agree.
come back on here. I want you broken up with that 46-year-old man. I want you to come out to your parents, and I want you to have some gay friends within the next 30 days.
the thing
Ooh,
is the thing is that I'm
okay,
kind
that's a
of
lot though.
the thing is that I'm kind of scared coming out to my
They
parents. I'm
know,
I
kind of
understand.
Davy. They know. They know.
I know they know, but I'm kind of
Just
scared
give your
because
mama a hug and say, "Mama, you know I'm happy pride." And then
You can actually follow me. You can DM me if things go south. I do have some resources I can connect you with,
yeah,
and social work, some programs and stuff. Because I understand being afraid. I was definitely afraid once upon a time, and things went south between me and my
and
parents for a little
And
while. But
the reason why I'm kind of like, honestly, to be honest, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not afraid of anyone. But the reason I'm afraid is because Nigerian parents, especially African parents, can do and undo.
yeah,
If you get to the stage of you misbehaving, they can chase you out of the house, they can do whatever, you'll be left alone, even they can spoil your life, they can ruin your entire life, they can do, and I'm not ready for that because I want a brighter future. Like my ambition is like now I'm studying early childhood education in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I studied early childhood education for 2 years, and I was the best student out of all the classes. And I came here still going for the same course to be a physical therapist in early childhood education. So I have to get this degree. I have to get a good job and
I
Yeah.
get
everything.
it. Because I mean, I know Lamont telling you to come out like in the next month. I would say, wait till you're financially independent and not depend, not where you're not dependent upon them for the stuff that you need, because you do need to get this degree and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with delaying coming out. You come out when it's time for you, when it feels right for you.
Okay.
You know, I just hope nobody outs you in the process, and I hope you're being safe. Are you on prep? Can I ask you that?
No, but I'm not prep, but I
Okay.
do go for checkup.
Okay. I want you to make sure you keep it, because a lot of times I hate to say it, some older dudes can prey on younger dudes, and I would hate for something to happen to
Yeah,
you. I want
I
to make sure you're okay.
understand.
Okay.
Before me the guy did anything, I make sure I went to the hospital, did some checkup. Even I always go to checkup. I always go to the hospital to do some checkup. Even I'm going to the hospital and next week to do another checkup. So I do go to the hospital to do checkup. So
Okay. Are you,
everything's fine.
do you have a therapist? Are you saying like you have some mental health, somebody you can talk to on a regular basis?
I am a therapist myself, so I don't need a therapist.
Let me tell you something. I'm a therapist too, and therapists have therapists. So let's be clear about that. That's
Okay.
okay. Learn that
Okay.
practice now. You still human. And as much as you give to yourself to other people and talk to them and help them through your issues, sometimes you gotta have somebody help you through yourself too. The snake is always immune to its own venom. Okay,
Hmm.
so be okay with talking to somebody else. Don't be above the help that's out there for you, because there is help. Okay,
Okay.
and I
MJ
can
is
Thank
direct
giving
you
you
to
you.
some
some good
resources for that
advice.
too.
He's giving you some good advice. I will, I did say I want you to come out of the closet. I get some Nigerian parents can be over the top. You know, I think they know already, but you can do some fillers. But I definitely want you to break up with that man and I need you to have some gay
Mm-hmm.
I will do that.
friends. Huh?
I will do that.
Yes.
I
Yes,
will do that.
Yes.
I will
Yes.
do that.
call that growth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so
We
much.
coming
All right,
back
man.
Thank you.
You
for
got
okay.
this.
Okay. Thanks, Davey. Good
Follow
talking to
me,
you.
okay?
Okay. Bye.
All
Bye bye.
right.
Thank you.
Bye. That's a baby. Like, that's a baby.
I'm
I
a
couldn't imagine. It's it's other ways to feed your sexual opposite. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to yuck nobody's John, but that's something completely different. That's disgusting.
I bet you he married. I
I
bet
ain't
you.
no bet you. You ain't gotta bet me nothing. I know he is. Everything he did says I'm married. You're not gonna have be in my business. I just that's such a precarious situation that he's in.
Mm, mm.
So precarious. Yeah, I don't even want to rate him.
Oh no,
I feel for
we
him.
don't need to rate. We don't do him. Hello,
Oh, I
hello,
know this
hello.
guy.
What's going on?
Yeah, I know him.
How you
Hi,
doing?
Hey, Mikey. How you doing? I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
Y'all know each other?
We do.
How y'all know each other? This is awkward.
No, it's not
Roundabout the
awkward
way.
at all.
This a roundabout the way.
Yeah, I know him through the industry and stuff like that, around the
Yeah.
block and too.
Okay. Now, are you single?
I am single.
Okay, perfect. So MJ is going to interview you.
Okay. Why don't you tell? I know everybody got you down as the Royal Couch. Why don't you tell everybody your real name?
Well, I go by King. Everybody knows me as King.
Everybody knows you as King.
That's
Okay,
your
King.
stage
King, what do
name?
you do?
I guess you want to say it. I mean, my mother gave me that name. I've been going by that name since a child. So,
Okay.
Okay, King. Where you from? What do you do?
um, I'm from Jersey, but I live out here in Morrow, Georgia, which is south of Atlanta. I'm in media. I am a life coach. I do a little bit of marketing. I got a billboard business. So I have a lot of clients from all over and just help them kind of elevate in whatever platform they got.
Okay. No, that's real good. You primarily, I've noticed that you primarily do deal with like music clients, different artists and stuff. Why don't you tell the
Uh,
people some artists that you worked with before?
Asian Doll, Cowboy, a couple other people I have NDAs with that I can't say, and then a lot of local artists around the block. So yeah.
Okay, all right. Somebody said I need to stop ringing my people. He's not somebody I picked to be on tonight. He's actually one of y'all. He's looking for love too,
He's
so
a
we're gonna talk
shooter.
to him
Right.
about
Yeah.
it.
He didn't ask me or nothing. I was just watching. You feel me? I did come on because I saw that he was live. You know what I mean? I try to support the people that I fuck with. But I do like what you're doing. I do like your platform. I love this for us. So yeah, I want to give it a try. I am single. I just got off of an 8-year relationship last August. So I am a relationship type of guy. I do consider myself a good guy. So I wanted to see what I can find or, who else is out there.
Oh, there's
So
a
what have you
bunch
been
of
doing?
single people here. Yeah.
So why did your relationship of 8 years end?
For many different reasons, but I'm an Aquarius as well.
Aquarius fire, right?
And a lot of things that I get from people is that don't have emotion or I'm emotionless, whatever. And I don't consider it being that. My focus is just on other things than most people. My feelings are really in tune with my brain, right? I'm somewhat of a sapiosexual. Like I'm really in tune with the brain. So if I'm in hustle mode, or if I'm struggling, or if I'm doing whatever, that's what my main focus is on, whatever case may be. And so that turned me away from the intimacy that I should have brought my man, late nights, pillow talks, different things like that. So when I would come home and he was expecting um, cuddles and love, I was focused on the next drive, on the next move, on the next whatever. I
Mhm.
was comfortable. It was 8 years, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like he wasn't going nowhere. You know what I mean? So I did get comfortable in my relationship, and I guess we lost the spark.
Well, that's real. That's definitely real. That's rare that I see somebody take accountability, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm 37 years old, so I mean, at this point in my life, like I said earlier, I am a life coach, so I can't kind of spill into my people what I'm not doing myself. So
Okay. King, how tall are you and how much do you weigh?
I'm 6'4", 190 pounds.
Okay. Do you want to give the people stand up and let the people see what they might be interested in?
Give him a little spin, King. Give him a little spin. It's the whole cowboy look. Okay, okay, it's the
New
swag.
Jersey Cowboy. He getting prepared for Beyonce early. She don't come till July. But all right. So what are you doing now? Like nowadays? I mean, are you ready to really be with somebody? Because you said you weren't really affectionate with him, or you stopped. What have you been doing
Um,
this last year to work on that, to fix that?
I mean, a lot of things. I worked on myself. So one thing I asked God in the beginning of last year was to break all the chains that kept me from soaring, right? Because I feel like every time I soar, like something would kind of bring me down, and not realizing that that relationship may have been one of those. So when we could have broke up, in a graceful way, I ignored signs to where, it wouldn't have ended up in the situation I'm in. So with that, this year off of being in a relationship, it really taught me like to kind of love myself and understand where I am and the things I have to work on. And if I am a relationship man. I want a family. I want a relationship. And if that's going to work, then I have to work on the things that failed in my last relationship, which was my intimacy. So, now I'm just, trying to be a little bit more um, thoughtful in my approach, more intentional in what I do. And I feel like not that I want a full blown, relationship right now, but I am interested in working on meeting somebody to lead to that, that step.
So you're not ready for a relationship. What do you like? So what do you just want some you want some people to date, or do you want a person to
No,
date?
like I said, I'm not it was less than a year ago that I was just in an 8-year
Mhm.
relationship. So to fully say, hey, we're gonna go on a couple of dates and then we're gonna go out is really like not realistic, right? So what I am ready for is to meet someone to lead me to that level, right? To, for us to date, get to know each other, be friends, build that foundation, and then grow so that we're not wasting our times. I mean, this is a gay relationship, and we all know in 3 months you'll meet somebody, you know, move in and then break up. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do all of that. Like,
Yeah,
you feel me? I'm trying to really
yeah,
get to know who you are, let you know who I am, and then we could just keep it moving from there.
yeah. So
What kind of
you
guys do
trying
you
to
like?
just put your feet in the water a little bit. So you don't want
Right. I'm trying to
they
see
got to
what's
go
out there.
slow with you. They can't be like, oh,
Not
we
not
moving
slow. I mean,
in.
it's gonna go the way it's gonna go. But the last time I dated was 8 years ago. It was a whole different climate, back then to what it is now. So, you know what I mean? Like, I am new to these waters today. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I just wanna make sure that I'm picking the right person. I want to make sure you're picking the right person is when you choose me as well. You know what
Mhm.
I mean?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, what kind of guys do you like?
Um, Typically I go after dark skin men. I I don't look for artists, but I tend to always have an artist if they in the industry some way somehow. So I kind of relate that to like kind of that go getter hustler mentality. But I'm honestly in today's climate and after my breakup, I'm really just open to meeting someone that is, God fearing, someone that is has good work ethic because I feel like if you have good work ethic, then that applies in all areas of your life. You feel me? If you want to do good for someone else, especially if you're not the owner of your own business, then for damn sure you're gonna be doing good for yourself. You feel me? So you know what I mean? And I'm just always trying to look for someone that's trying to strive for more because I'm always trying to strive for more. Although my flaws hinder my last relationship, I also have to understand that that is my certain character trait. So I also want to embrace it and learn how to compromise to where it's not hurting nobody but benefiting what we got going on.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. What's your preference? Are you a top, bottom, verse?
Yeah, I'm a top.
Okay.
Can we do gay math? Have you heard of gay math before, King?
No, what is gay man?
Okay, so when you new to the gay scene, well, not gay scene, you're getting back out into the dating scene after 8 years, right? So when you go on a date with a guy, you got to do gay math. So you got to be like, in the last 12 months, what percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom? So I want you to do the gay math.
I, I've
Gay man.
I've never bottomed. Well, I tried to when I was maybe like 16, 17 years old,
Oh wow!
but it wasn't my thing at all.
Hmm.
So, and I haven't since.
So it's been a long
Oh,
time. A long. How
It's
old are you
been it's
again,
been a
King?
long. You said what?
How old are you?
37.
Oh wow! So
it's like,
you ain't giving
it's
no
like
cakes
20
up in,
years.
in
I know
decades.
exactly who I am. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
been
I
like
know.
20 years. Okay.
Okay, okay. So you team top. Okay, y'all be looking for tops tonight. They on here tonight. Even the female was a top. Okay, so there you go.
So I know you haven't been have you been dating, would you say, like in the last year, or you just been
No,
sexual?
I haven't.
Anybody?
I honestly haven't dated anybody.
What about being
I went
sexual?
on what I thought was going to be a date, but um, before I even got there, it wasn't going to work out. I don't know. I don't know if it's bias from coming out of a relationship and going into something else where I was kind of skeptical, but it just never made it to the date. So I don't know. But no, I haven't dated anybody literally since.
What about your sex life? Did that stop once you got out your relationship? Have you been
No,
celibate? You ever still doing it?
so I can be sexually liberated when I'm not in a relationship. But this past year, like I said, I try to grow. So not that I was fucking crazy, but I am a nigga, so I did fuck. Like, you know what I mean? In the year span, I'll say I fucked like 3 niggas.
Oh, that ain't bad.
No,
That's a
I
weekend in
mean
Atlanta.
multiple times in that time, but not just three different guys though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's next for you? What's your 5 year plan?
My 5 year plan is honestly my career. I'm like I told you, I'm really career driven. So I'm working with this production company. that does reality TV. They're about to go into short films and stuff like that. So I've been working heavily with them. Um, so I'm just going into that realm, more of the TV film aspect of my career. And just trying to live and build my family. I am 37. I thought that I will be kind of established in that area by now, which the last 8 years I thought, that's what my life was. But yeah, I'm looking for a family to enjoy all of this with. What's the point of doing all of it by yourself?
I agree. I love that. So do you want to have kids and stuff?
I do. I want to. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Biological, adopted?
all of that.
Hmm.
However, God see fit.
How the God see fit. Okay. Do anybody got some questions for King?
I got
Because I
questions.
know y'all.
What's an age range you'll date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
I'm 37. I'm not gonna go anything under 31, 32. But I would date as old as maybe like 45.
Okay. Does the guy have to live in Moro, Georgia, or Atlanta? Or are you open to different cities?
Nah, I would prefer you to live close by because I like to, like I said, I am sexually liberated and all that stuff, and I like to wine and dine, and I like to do all of that good stuff. So, I would rather you be close, but I don't. I'm not opposed to long distance either.
Okay. What about body type? What do you like?
Um, So my usual, I'll just go off of my usual. My usual is usually like the shorter, you know what I mean? I am 6'4", so everybody's usually
Everybody's
shorter than me,
short for
but
you. Yeah.
Right, everybody.
but I usually am in that like 5'7" to 5'9" range of guys. But honestly, I mean, I don't like you to be my height.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna deny you for being my height,
Mhm.
but preference wise, I will prefer you to be shorter than me.
Okay. Okay. What about race? What do you prefer?
Um, so I've only dated black, but I'm trying to be open.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's gonna be something that's gonna hinder a relationship later on in life, but I am trying to be open in other cultures and experiences.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, are you more into like monogamy, open relationships,
Yeah,
agreements,
definitely
poly?
monogamous. Definitely monogamous. I'm definitely a traditional type of guy. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So I'm looking for someone that can be submissive within my dominance. You know what I mean? Like I take care. Like I run my household. I do have the last say in my relationship. You know what I
Oh
mean?
wow.
I do feel like I will take care. I will protect and provide. I just need you to make sure you support and feed and fuck. That's all. That's all I'm looking for.
Support and feed and fuck. That is a fucking motto for 2025. Support, feed, and fuck. I need to write that down because that needs to go on the list. Support, feed,
and,
and
and
fuck.
it's not
Okay.
it's not it's not discriminating nobody or making anyone feel less than or
No,
that
not
they
at all.
can't do whatever they want, but that's just the way I live. You know what I mean? That's my preference in how I date. You know what I mean? So I am looking for, and I know it is hard because we are men, so it's, you know what I mean. But I mean, I've dated submissive men, so I know they're out there.
I
No, they are
actually,
definitely out there.
you know what, King? I actually have a client who I'm trying to match in Atlanta. I might have to see if y'all are a good fit. So I'll keep
Are
you in
you giving
mind.
out free matches, Lamont?
Listen, this is what I do sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, yeah.
I need to hook up.
All right, let me see what questions they got for you. Do you want a gospel bottom?
What is our gospel about?
I mean, God fearing is one of my,
Oh,
one of my asks. So, I mean, I don't need you to be a Bible thumper. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, hear all day, every day. But I mean, it just depends the level of what you mean gospel bottom.
I don't know. That was
But
somebody
that
that.
doesn't turn me away. That
yeah.
doesn't turn me away. I'm actually intrigued in what
Can
that
they
is.
can they break that down a little bit? Because I've never heard that
Right. I'm
terminology
a little
before.
intrigued.
That's
They
new.
just mean, do you want a church queen? You know, that's what that means. That's what that means.
Lamont.
I'm a church queen, so I can say it. Okay, so
A
Wait.
gospel bottom is crazy.
right.
That is wild.
Yeah,
Look at his man. I was church
yeah,
queen. That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Okay, let's see. Oh, who is your favorite worship leader? They're picking up something, so they want to know.
Who's my favorite word? Well, I'm gonna just be biased and say my pastor, James E. Dees, but he's from, it's my pastor I grew up with,
Mhm.
Mhm.
church I went to as a child and into my early adulthood and stuff. So that's who my
Okay. Let's
yeah.
see. What else? Oh,
I mean, I don't want to give that. I'm giving pastor. It's not giving pastor. Like I
That's
don't
what
want
it
no
seemed like it is. It
first
seemed like
lady.
you
Like
trying to
kind
get
of
in the
go
track.
away from that. I
Yeah,
just said God fearing because I mean I love the Lord. That's all.
because listen, the whole church is trying to come and knock at your door right now,
I
and
promise you.
they trying to double all
And I'm
types of
really
games.
everybody's like Bible this, the first lady that.
First lady,
what other questions do you have? Oh, they want to see what you look
wow,
like without the hat. Without the hat, can you take the hat off? Okay. Here's locks. Here's locks. Okay. What other questions y'all have for King? What other questions? Um. Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. So it's a sexual question. Do you like your
uh-oh.
sex central, hard? Like what is it given?
So I believe that you can make love, you can have sex, and you can fuck. And I feel like there's different times for different experiences. You know what I mean? I am a spontaneous fuck, so like I need you to be clean at all times. So like that needs to be a part of your daily routine as you're bathing and all of that. So like what I mean, as you cooking or whatever, like I will just bend over like that. I will bend you over and just do what I got to do. Like I like shit like that. I like being in the car. I like being outside. I like being in restaurants and we go to the bathroom real quick. Like I like a lot of that shit. So I
Pearls,
like to
players.
I fuck a lot because it's a lot of spontaneous, but I do like to make love, you know what I mean? I think kissing is the most intimate form of sex. So and I like
I
to
love
kiss.
that.
So, you know what I mean? I like to be all of that good stuff, you feel what I'm saying? And I want to taste your body. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be all over it all the time. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Is it really realistic for somebody to be cleaned out all the time?
The
Is that even
bottom got
good
to
for
be
their
ready all the
digestion?
Yeah, this
time.
this 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 pills and all of that you can take. Stop playing.
Oh wow, oh
King
wow.
says, "Stop playing. Have that box ready for him 24/7."
Lamont, I'm tired of you tonight. Like you gagging me. You really
I'm
gagging me,
that's what
Lamont.
that's what you said, right, King?
No facts. I mean, I mean, that's why I say like make it a part of your daily routine. And when you bathe, when you get up in the morning, bathe or go to shower, and all that, like just make it a part of your routine. It's just what it is.
Listen, take that Metamucil, take
It's
them
giving
fiber
ruthless.
pills, do what you got to do to be ready all the time.
It's giving the sex slave that was on Ruthless, the boy who had to stay cleaned out for the highest. That's what it's giving.
Okay.
That's wild. The boy was scared to eat. Remember that?
Okay, that's all the questions they have. They want you to stand up again as I read your bio again. You all, this is King. King lives in Morrow, Georgia, which is right outside of Atlanta. He is 37. He is 6'4", 190 pounds. He's an Aquarius. He's team top. He's a life coach. He's also in media. He's open to getting married, open to having children. He will date in any city. However, he does prefer you to live close because he wants to be able to see you. He will date between 31 and 45. He likes guys who are a little bit shorter, but everybody is shorter than him. Prefers black guys. He's into monogamy. And again, he wants the box ready 24/7. So take your fiber pills and, just be ready or starve. One of the
He
two.
said, "Get your Metamucil."
Tell them your Instagram handle, please, and spell it.
It's the Royal Couch, DAROYALCOUCH, and yeah.
All right. All right. Listen, I know your DMs are going to be flooded. All right. They're going to be asking you to go on dates. Come back and give us an update. Okay.
I surely will. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks for coming
Have
on,
a good
King.
night, King.
All right. Bye. Okay. What y'all,
This,
what you think,
this
Mikey?
I feel like this was a good night. You know, I'm glad my best friend came through. I'm glad my cousin came through.
Mm-hmm.
He was cool too. I'm glad we got to help the little African boy. You know, this has been an eclectic experience.
So the theme for tonight is Aquarius tops. Everybody was an
Yes.
Aquarius. Everybody was a top tonight.
But no, Valente is a what's he, a Gemini?
He's a Gemini. Yes, he was the only
I'm sorry,
Gemini.
he's a Taurus.
Oh, was it? Okay, so
No,
no, it wasn't Aquarius night. It was Team Top night then. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. It was Team Top.
Yeah.
So
even Lacy gives strap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And I knew that, but I had forgot that because we don't always talk about lesbian sex. We talk about other stuff, and then we plot and connive and we scheme and we take over the world together. She's the pinky to my brain.
A mess. Well, listen, how did you feel being a co-host tonight?
Oh, I enjoyed it. I loved it. I'm telling you, I had some other questions I wanted to ask, but they just was not IG appropriate, and I want to get your account banned. And I'm trying to keep my Instagram page, so I don't want to say nothing stupid and they ding me for nothing. I'm actively trying to get to them 300,000 followers before the year ends. So, no.
Right.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure, talking to you. I know I don't get to talk to you as much as I would like to, and see you as much as I would like to, but I think what you do for the people is amazing. Yes. I really do. I would love to see you do some sessions though, like with actual sessions with people where they're in relationships and they like having issues, and you kind of like that therapy show that I be seeing on.
Yes.
That would be so lit. I would love to see that because I don't see enough gay couples going to therapy. And that's important. I feel like relationship therapy for them.
So I do a version of that on my YouTube podcast, Dating Dilemmas. So I do a little bit of that on Dating Dilemmas. So if people want to see some of that content, are y'all following me on YouTube? I feel like y'all need to follow me on YouTube so you can see some more of the dating coaching stuff. Because on Wednesdays, we just have fun shooting a shot. This is what we do.
And it'd be fun. It'd be hilarious. I'll be telling it, I'll be gagging and be laughing. Sometimes my sister sends me links to it. She's like, "You watching this? Did you see that? Maybe you should shoot your shot at him." And I'm like, "Oh no."
You're like, not him.
Oh no, wrong road, as Portia would like to say.
Well, listen, thanks for being a co-host tonight.
Thank you for having me. And I got to come back so somebody can shoot that shot at me because I'm trying to have a hot boy bummer summer.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm trying to do.
There you go.
So let me know what's up. If you got somebody for a minute you want to shoot to me on the frisky, I'm down for this.
I got you. Yes. See you, MJ.
See y'all. Have a good night.
All right. Okay, bye. Okay, y'all, we are done for the night. Listen, do y'all know gays that live in Memphis? Y'all know any gays that be in Memphis? So Friday, June the 13th, I'll be in Memphis doing a show for the Tri-State Black Pride. I think that's Mississippi, Tennessee, and Arkansas. They have their pride all together. So if y'all are going to be there, I want to see y'all in person. Y'all are a mess. In the comment section. Not speaking to the whole. Oh. All right. Yes. I know Tim lives in Memphis. I didn't talk to Tim. Tim. I invited Tim. Yes, I invited Tim. So we in Memphis for in-person Shoot Your Shot. I can't wait. It should be fun. DM me if you want the invite. But until then, I will see y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Good night.